Welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We are back with some more Scar of the Doll. Hopefully we can finish this today. Just gonna see if I can, just give me one moment. I'm just gonna wait a little while as well for people to come in. Just give me one moment. One moment. I just want to share my stream on Twitter. 1 second. And then I'll be able to concentrate. You know what? Never mind. I have to I'll have to log in. I can't be bothered. Hello Zamasu, welcome to the stream. I am doing good, thank you. How are you doing? This is the second part of Scar of the Doll. We played some on Sunday. And hold on one sec. I'm just like in the middle of setting up at the moment. My other PC is not playing today, it's not working, it's not doing what I want. Come on PC, don't fail me now. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I think I'm ready to play. Alright, so if you've never seen this game before, it is Scar of the Doll, as I've said previously, and it's in the title, and we are playing as this woman. I think she's called Asumi, and we are looking for our sister. It's kind of a horror visual novel, but it's not actually very scary. I'm just going to turn the volume down for myself for a little bit. There we go. It was a bit too loud. Basically, it's kind of strange because everybody is saying that our sister doesn't exist. I think the game uses real pictures for the backgrounds as well, and basically there's like a few dialogue options that we can pick to kind of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of, can't think of the words today. Progress the story, kind of like if you choose the wrong option you'll end up dying, so I've got to be really careful about what I do because yes, we're not sure what happened to the sister and there's people following us. 2 people have committed suicide already, so yeah, there's somebody out to get us and we don't know who it is. So let's see. I remember the last time that we played, somebody jumped off of the lab's roof and killed themselves, and they sent us a floppy disk before they died. So we have this disk and we are going to go back inside the building. We're going to give it to, there was this dude at the incinerator, and I think we're supposed to give it to this guy. I couldn't work out what to do when I played this last time. There's some weird lady in the incinerator for some weird reason. I have a feeling that that might be our mum, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, I think this is the wrong save. I think I've loaded the wrong save here because I had to make multiple saves because yeah, you can really get yourself killed in this game and then you have to start all over again. I am the only one watching your video. No! Well, it says there's 6 people watching, so sometimes not everybody talks. And I've just started, so people probably have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to see, I'm kind of trying to work out how to, I'm going to have to get myself killed a second. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to get myself killed here because I loaded the wrong save. Okay, so if I load, I'm not sure which one I was on. I think it might be, is that an autosave? I'm not sure if that was an autosave or not. I'm just going to have to, I think it might be this one. You say you're looking for your sister and you're here sniffing around every day, but what are you really after? Indeed. Oh yeah, they were kind of, the people here were kind of blaming us for the death of the dude that killed himself here. I can't remember what he was called, but he killed himself and now we're being blamed for it, but you know, it's not us. We got some floppy disks, so I'm gonna go to the incinerator now and give it to that guy. I kept dying when I gave it to him last time, but I kind of looked at a guide because I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna go through all that again. So I know who to give it to. I was doing the right thing, but there was something else I was supposed to do afterwards, which I didn't realise. So let's leave this building to the incinerator. I need to look for somebody. This guy here, go behind. I need to show him an item, give him this floppy disk. I think this is what we're supposed to do. Blah, 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 blah. Just bear with me a second. I'm just getting back to where I was in the story the last time that we streamed. Okay, so I think I have to go to the second administrator office. I think I have to go to Yumino's room, I believe, which is around here somewhere. I think it might be master course students. I think it's this one here. This is the space used by Yumino, a first year student in the master's course. Yumino is working at his desk, but upon noticing me, he gets up and leaves. It's almost time. Right, this is what I was supposed to do. So because I didn't go into his workplace, it kind of killed me. So that was really unfair. Like, I had no idea I was supposed to do that. So that was really stupid. You got to do like the most smallest, like these really small little details that you have to do, otherwise you'll die. Okay, oh yeah, I did this one. I need to look for somebody. And there is Yumino again. Hello John, welcome to the stream. People don't feel like talking. Well, it's not really, it's kind of like I'm just reading a book to you guys, so I guess maybe people don't know what to say. I don't know. As evening falls, Yumino appears. Here he is again. We go around the back of the incinerator to talk secretly. Okay, here we go. Go behind the incinerator. Forget about your sister. Right, everybody keeps saying that our sister doesn't exist, but obviously the main character knows that she does. Obviously something like really suspicious has happened, and you know, the main character's trying to get to the bottom of it. Is our sister dead? Is she still alive? Is she locked up? We have no idea. We're going to find out hopefully today, because we should actually complete the rest of this game in this stream. I'm really excited. Like, the main reason for me wanting to complete this game is to just find out what's actually going on. I love this mystery that's going on around this game, and I really want to know what's going on. Like, is it a serial killer? Like, who is killing all these people? Why are these people killing themselves? So strange. She does not exist. And what experiments are they doing in the lab, I wonder? Don't ask people in the lab. This lab is very special. What are they doing in the lab though? Love the accent. Reminds me of my kids. So do I sound like a child? I don't know if that's a compliment. I am 25. Hello Game for Life. Welcome to the stream. You and your sister have been caught up in its secrets. Right, yes, there's some secret going on in the lab. I'm really curious about what's going on. It's a little unclear. Does forget about your sister mean your sister is in the lab? I am immortal, so I never die. Please give me some of your immortality. I never want to die. No, it could be taken almost any way at all. She does not exist. Does it mean she never existed, or that she doesn't exist here? He said your sister doesn't exist. On the other hand, don't ask people in the lab. It seems almost as if Mr. Sheena knew something about your sister. If your sister was registered here in this lab, then there has to be some sort of proof, some documentation. But you already asked at the admin office, right? Yeah, but I'm sure it would be easy to like cover it up and hide these documentations if you work here. You know, the manager could do it or something. I'm sure it's possible. Of course. Everyone told me they'd never heard of such a person, now or in the past. This may be hard for you to hear, but after reading Mr. Sheena's email, I'm convinced they're lying. So everybody in the lab is lying. But why? But you knew that I wasn't lying, right? Yes. You're still new here. I have a feeling that those here longer are hiding some sort of secret. Yeah. This Yumino guy is one of the new employees, so maybe he hasn't been let in on this secret. I don't know. Not sounding like a child. My kids live in the UK. Do you mean my accent? Oh, I see. To make sure, I want to sneak into the lab tonight. Oh, we're going to sneak in. I'll pretend to go home and wait on the premises. At night, after everyone is gone, I will search the admin office and the professor's office. Okay, let's see. Maybe he can find some dirt on the lab and what they're doing and stuff. How does Yumino not know though? Maybe there's maybe all the other employees are working on this secret thing or whatever. Maybe, I don't know if they're still working on it though. Maybe they stopped working on it. I don't know. To get into the lab at night, I'll need a student ID, right? The admin office and the professor's rooms are locked, and today especially. After today's incident, some people will probably be around until late. Right. In practical terms, it looks like it won't be possible to sneak in at night. I'm going to help you. Okay, if somebody is in the admin office, I'll call them away on some emergency errand. Then once it's empty, you can search the admin office. I think I can give you about an hour. I'll do what I can. Okay, so we got to find something in an hour. Hopefully that's enough time to ransack the place. Thank you. Is 1 hour enough? I hope so. Quietly hiding under the eaves of the building, Yuminai and I wait for the sun to set. That email from Mr. Sheena. It said this lab is special. Didn't you think that was a bit of an odd thing to write? I thought it was strange. I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was strange, but I thought I shouldn't ask you about it, since you're a student here in the lab. This lab, Yumino's words are faint. It may look like an ordinary lab attached to the grad school, but actually the research carried out here has some ethical concerns. Why doesn't he tell us? Or what are they researching? I want to know. Of course, the students are aware of this before they participate. This is why there are no exams to get into this lab. Students are only accepted by recommendation. Strange. As you may also have noticed, many of the people here have no family or close relatives. Yeah, that's also quite a strange thing. I'm wondering if that's because if something goes wrong with, if one of the employees gets killed or something, they have no family or relatives to grieve over them and stuff. So maybe that's why. I don't know. This place is so shady. I really want to get to the bottom of the mystery. That's to ensure that no one leaks information to outsiders. Your research has ethical problems? What kind of research do you mean? All sorts of research. Everyone is different. I don't know a lot of what the others are doing. Oh, I see. So they're all doing different things. But I do believe that some research needs to be done, ethics notwithstanding. Even if, ethically speaking, it is questionable if it can help the future of humanity, then we must do it. I was identified as talented from my days in the orphanage and educated accordingly. And last year I was assigned to Mikozuka Lab officially as a graduate student. At first I thought you were some sort of agent investigating the lab. I thought you were lying about your sister and your real goal was to expose this lab. I wonder what made him change his mind then. Why does he not think we're an agent anymore then? But now I know I was wrong. You trust me? Yeah, I don't know why. I feel I can trust you. I don't trust anyone in this game. Not even you, Yumino. And the disc with the email. Since you came here, something changed in Mr. Sheena. He had the longest tenure of any student in the lab. I think he knew your sister. So he was here the longest time. So out of everybody who's working in the lab, he should definitely know who our sister was, or if she was even working here in the first place. That's why I decided to help you find out the truth behind your sister's disappearance. Okay. Finishing his speech, Yumino grins broadly. I like your name, Asumi. Thank you. That was a bit random. That was a bit off topic, but okay. By the way, what's your sister's name? I bet she has a pretty name as well. Okay. Asumi, what's wrong? I think she's getting creeped out. Yumino's casual question echoes around my head. By the way, what's your sister's name? What? What's happened to me? Wait, don't tell me she's forgot her sister's name. I think she only referred to her sister by her last name before. I'm not sure if she's actually ever said what her sister's first name is before. I'm not sure. My sister's name? Right, my sister. I've been looking for my sister. Did she just forget her objective? Of course. My sister's name, her name. Something is wrong. What's wrong with me? I can't remember. What is going on? I can't remember my own sister's name. Do you remember you make a lot of plushies in Dragon Quest Builders? Don't remind me. It took absolutely ages to farm all of those, what were they called? Hammerheads? The little cute little critters with the hammers. It took ages to farm those because you had to get needles and they were like a sort of rare drop from one of the monsters. I remember making like a whole room of them. It took forever. Calm down. I told someone her name. I'm sure I did. My sister's name is... I must have said it before. I said it right? I can't remember my sister. It's like I'm losing my mind. Perhaps it's because everyone keeps saying she doesn't exist. Recalling my sister makes me feel sick. It's no good. I can't think about her at all. Asumi, are you okay? It's late enough now. We have to get going. Okay, Yumino has checked out the lab. He says the admin office and the professor's office seem occupied. Yumino guesses the chief administrator is probably in the administration office. Well, that would make sense, huh? Okay, the secretary is probably who is in the professor's office. Right, it is recommended that you save your data. Oh, okay, that means another death is incoming. Joy, let's save it. Okay, I need to go to the admin office then, and maybe the professor's office. Let's check out both of those areas. Let's go to the admin office first. I want to search the admin office first. Okay, I'll call the chief administrator away on some errand then. Okay, I'll make something up about the police investigation and keep her busy. Anyway, after you see the chief administrator leaving, go in using my ID card. All right, stealth mission, here we go. Okay, I'll make sure to search the office as quickly as I can. After a while, the chief administrator emerges through the lab entrance. Hurrying down the stairs, she disappears outside. It looks like Yumino did a good job with his phone call. I wonder what he told her. I open the lab entrance with the ID card. For security reasons, no one can enter. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Once inside, I make for the admin office. As expected, the door's unlocked. Taking a deep breath, I enter. All right, let's do this. I don't have much time. I have to search quickly. Where should I look? All right, so let's look down the sofa, down the sides of the sofa with all the cookie crumbs. Maybe in the desk drawer. I find a strange note. Until we find who is pulling the girl's strings, leave her be for the time being. Okay, so the lab people must think that somebody is pulling the girl's, you know, obviously the main character's strings. Somebody is like making her do this, maybe paid her to do this. I don't know. Obviously, I'm pulling the girl's strings because I'm telling the main character what to do. But if the chance should arise to take care of her quietly, I will take it. So is this why I keep getting murdered all the time? What does this mean? Just as I expected, this office is hiding a secret. What is the secret? Not yet. I'm not giving up. All right, we'll find some clues. Oh, I didn't read that part. I didn't see that up there. I've been looking for evidence which proves my sister's existence. My sister certainly exists. I have so many memories of her. Sis, I still have so many precious... I bet she can't even remember her memories. Like at this rate, she forgot her name already. That's right. I still have it. The teddy bear my sister gave me as a Christmas present. My sister must be somewhere around here. I'll find her and prove it to everyone. I have to hurry. Alright, let's look in the filing cabinet. I found a document screwed up into a ball. Okay, this year's winter holiday will begin on December the 19th. Under no circumstances may staff members report for work from the 19th onwards. From the 19th, the staff are forbidden from working. I guess that's why there are no faculty members here, but this is really strange. I have to hurry. Okay, what's in the cupboard? I carefully look over everything. I can't find anything. Okay, of course there was going to be at least one place that didn't have anywhere, like didn't have anything noteworthy. I'll search the vase, but there is nothing in there. This is no good. It's taking too long. Somebody is coming. Oh no, but I wasn't finished. I didn't check the sofa. Clip, clop, clip, clop. Oh god. Someone's wearing some really noisy shoes. The sound gets louder and louder. Somebody is coming. Run away, Asumi. Who is it? Am I gonna die? Please don't die, Asumi. Before I realise it, the intruder has stabbed me with a dagger. Of course, I've died because I took too long. Ah, sis. Maybe her memory got erased. Yeah, I think so. I'm not entirely sure though. I don't know when that happened because like you would have thought that we would have got like drugged or something, like for something like that to happen. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. I have no idea. Something weird's going on. I can only call out to my sister as the blood puddle around me grows. Game over. This is what it told me to save. Okay, so we was killed by someone before we found out where you went wrong. You didn't search the lab thoroughly enough. A key person's room was unexplored. Yeah, I wasn't finished. I wasn't finished exploring. Well, I'm glad that at least the game kind of tells you where you've gone wrong. So at least that's one good thing. I'm going to go here again and we're going to check the sofa. I'll just skip through all this because we've already read this. Oops, I just minimized my game by accident. I don't think that comes up on the stream though. Okay, sofa. I search every inch of the sofa. I can't find anything important. Looking at the long sofa, I am suddenly struck by a very odd thought. A human body would fit perfectly inside. Yeah, as you do. Just look at the sofa and think, oh yeah, a human body would fit in there. Why? Okay, I'm kind of worried to search this sofa now. Search inside the sofa. I find some scissors nearby. I'm just gonna vandalize the room and use them to tear the sofa and rip out the stuffing. Is there a body? Despite my premonition, however, nothing is there. God damn, this girl is so paranoid. I don't have much time. I have to search quickly. Where should I look? Okay. I think we're done. I think then I've got to get myself killed because I don't think I can actually get out of here. Break the vase? Wait, what? I didn't have this option before. After smashing the vase, I search the broken pieces. Is there anything? But there's nothing to be found. Oh, okay. I think I gotta kill myself right now. Welcome to the stream, Cyber. Cyber, how are you doing? We are gonna finish Scar of the Doll today, hopefully. You haven't missed much. If you remember, I'm not sure if you stayed for the whole stream, but last time somebody in the lab killed themselves and they gave us a floppy disk. And I just gave it to Yumino, and Yumino basically has let me snuck into the lab, and now we are searching for clues about, you know, because he said everybody in the lab is lying to us about our sister, so we've got to find clues. You know what was really funny is I searched the sofa and immediately the main character went, the sofa, it looks like there might be, like, she was like, I got a funny premonition that there's a human body inside of it. Who would think that? That was so random. But there was nothing inside it, thank God. Right, if you take too long searching, you end up getting killed as well. So that's fun as well, which is what I'm trying to do now because I've searched everywhere here. And I came back here because I missed the sofa. So now I'm actually trying to get myself killed so I can go to the other area because there's 2 areas to explore. Right, here we go. Now we're going to die. There we go, I'm dead. Game over. Right, now I can continue and I can try the other area because there was 2 places to go. So now I can go to the professor's office and we're going to sneak in here and see if we can find any clues in here. Hell yeah, you can finish it! I hope so. The inspirational music, I feel like I could carry all the shopping home in one hand. Wow. She has 6th sense for dead bodies. It was really weird. Like, who looks at a sofa and think, oh yeah, a body would fit in there perfectly. I'm good, had a busy day. I actually had a really relaxing day today. I just caught up on anime actually. I just watched anime all day. I didn't really do anything. Never seen anyone so okay with dying. I had to die to progress. I have to die. I know it sucks. Okay, so I'm going to search here. Professor Mikozuka's desk has a total of 3 drawers. Oh god, this is going to take some time. I'm probably going to die here too. So I'm probably not going to be able to explore everything in time. The drawer is full of stationery. Nothing stands out. I'm wasting my time. The bottom drawer is locked. I must find the key. Okay, where should I look? Side of the desk. In a hat. Maybe it's in the hat. I search the hat. There is nothing at all unusual about the hat. I guess that was a bit too obvious. I wonder if I will ever get the chance to meet the hat's owner. I don't have much time. Okay, maybe try the side of the desk. What is this? A small wooden bookshelf is attached to the side of the desk. Letters have been carved onto it. Asumi. What the hell? Why? Why is my name carved there? I have no idea. The letters carved with some kind of knife clearly say my name. The letters have been carved harshly and aggressively. I sense hatred and sadness. God, I don't know why, but the letters of my name are filled with a sense of horror. Not yet, I won't give up. Come on, Asumi, we can do this. December the 20th, the evening. I've been looking for evidence which proves my sister's... Yes, I know, my sister certainly exists. She keeps repeating herself. I have so many memories of her, sis. I still have so many precious memories. Yep, blah, blah, blah. I have to hurry. Okay. Let's try the bookshelf then, I guess. Oh god, there's all different rows as well. Which row? Let's go for the middle one or something. I take the books one by one and carefully search inside each of them. Anything? There's nothing to be found. Oh, okay. Let's search another shelf. Let's try the third row. At the far end of the shelf, there's a book that somehow seems out of place. Removing it from the shelf, I notice there is a hollow in its back cover containing a key. Nice, I got the key. It seems too small to be a key to a house or a door. I have to hurry. Okay, desk drawers. Yes, it was the bottom one that was locked. I put the key I found in the keyhole. It makes a satisfying click and the drawer opens. Unlocking the door, I find a pile of documents inside. I search them one by one. All the documents seem important, but none seem to relate to my sister. Oh, all that for nothing? Really? That's so annoying. You must die to progress. This feels like one of the Dalai Lama philosophies. Oh, creepy. Someone carved her name in... Is it part of the curse? I have no idea. I have no idea. I just really want to know the mystery. I want to know why two people have already committed suicide. I want to know why they've done that. And I want to know what's happened to her sister. Is her sister dead, or is she alive? Is she locked up? I want to know. I want to know what's what the game's gonna do. It is hard to notice, but an envelope is attached to the top of the drawer with a tape. Removing the tape, I take out the envelope. The envelope is sealed. On the front is written, "Graduate student resumes. Submitted when enrolled." It must contain the resumes of the students enrolled here in this lab. If my sister were enrolled in this lab, then her resume should be in this envelope somewhere. It is divided into sections by year of enrollment. Right, okay, let's read them. The first few resumes belong to people I've never heard of. What's strange about the resumes is that no one fills in the section about family members. Yes, because everybody in the lab, nobody has family members. So does that mean that section isn't compulsory? All the music's gone. It feels strangely silent right now. Or are they all alone, just like Sheena? I don't have much time to think about it right now. Alright, the next one. I wonder if we're going to find our sister's resume in here. Flipping through the resumes, I come across Sheena's. The picture on his resume is very young. He looks full of hope and optimism. Mr. Sheena. And the resume below that, as I expected, the resume is Kakizaki's second year in the doctorate program. I think these are the two people that died, I think. I am suddenly overcome by a tremendous feeling of anxiety. Until now, I have absorbed in the search of the room. But now, in an instant, my state of excitement is transformed into nervous anticipation. The year below Kakizaki's is what they call D1, where my sister is supposed to be. Okay, I am trembling with fear. I think she's like anxious in case it's not there. It should be simple to turn the page to the next resume, but I simply can't do it. Yes, you can. My hands are sweating. You got this. Everyone in the lab says my sister has never been here. But that is a lie. I will prove it now. If I can get my sister's resume and show it to them all, then they will be forced to admit their duplicity. I don't have much time. Yumino can only do so much. I must move quickly. Maiko could come back any moment. Alright, here we go. Here's the moment of truth. Kikumasaki is back. He's back with a vengeance. I think he died. I think that was the guy who died. He jumped off the roof of the lab, didn't he? I think that was him. Or it was one of them. One of them jumped in front of a train and one of them jumped off the roof of the lab. So it was one of them. Resume and a resume are spelled the same. Yeah, that's true. I just I didn't realize until like I got the context of the sentence and I realized what it was trying to say. The resume is itchy nose from the first year of the doctorate program. But looking more closely, I see a second resume attached to Itchy Noses with a paperclip. I'm just going to call his name like that forever. Hello, so what? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. How are you? How is everybody? Itchy Nose. I know it's not said like that, but I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm just going to say it like that. I don't think it's said like that. It's probably pronounced in a different way, but it's more funny to do it that way anyway. Someone in the same academic year as Itchy Nose. Sis. Open. What's going on? Wait, what? How can the main character has a resume for the lab? Wait, how can that be? We didn't enroll in the lab. Did she forget in 1984? What happened here? What is going on? How can she not remember this? Is this mine? This is my picture, my birthday, my name, my resume. But my sister, the sister I've been looking for, the sister who is supposed to be here in this lab. Everybody says she doesn't exist, but I found the resume of another D1 student after all. And the resume is mine. I wonder if her sister kind of like pretended to be a Sumi or something and put the resume in or something like that. My sister is me. What? That's so confusing. How can that be? My sister, who is supposed to be in the first year of the doctorate program in this lab, is me? It says Asumi Kamijo. Is this someone's idea of a joke? I feel sick. What is going on? Somebody help me. Yumino, come back. It's all over. Please tell me, Maiko. You've been hiding something. What is going on? She's like going to pass out in a minute. Somebody's coming. She's like going to faint or something. In shock. I can hear footsteps walking down the deserted corridor. Oh God, please don't tell me I'm going to die. Clip, clop, clip, clop. Person with the noisy shoes. I'm good. Just finished playing Portal Stories, which was a mod for Portal 2. Oh, cool. But it was so good, it may as well be a whole new game. What did it change? I haven't actually played Portal, so I'm not really sure. Itchy Nose and kick my sake. The sound gets louder and louder. Somebody is coming. The footsteps stop. Suddenly the door opens, and through the door emerges... The blade in Maiko's hand is about to enter my body. Why am I dying again? What did I do wrong? And as I lose consciousness, I feel like I can hear a gunshot. Huh? I watch as Maiko, whatever, falls to the ground beside me. I feel as if I have been saved. Okay, this is the first time we've ever been saved from death, but okay. December the 21st. I think that's a day after we got stabbed then, I believe. You're gonna wake up in a hospital? Yeah, I think so. I think we have been saved for once. Usually we die and I have to reload a save. When I wake up, I am overcome by the strangest feeling. I haven't the faintest idea what it is I'm doing here. As soon as I turn on the TV, I recognize today's date. Today is December the 21st. Yesterday was the 20th, so today is the 21st. Yep, this much is obvious, but in my mind there is no connection between the 2 days. How? Why? I try hard to recall yesterday. The effort makes me feel sick. Somehow I sense that my body is rejecting my mind's effort at remembering yesterday. Yesterday yes, I showed the CDR to Yumino. Right, yep, you did. The CDR on which I saved an email. Who sent me the email? It was that guy who died. I forget who it was too. We both have memory loss. I forget his name. Mr. Sheena. Okay, that was it. I remember Mr. Sheena's dead. Yeah, Mr. Sheena jumped off the roof, and then it was Kikmasaki who jumped in front of the train. So 2 people have committed suicide in this game so far for unknown reasons. We have no idea why. Okay, what did he want to tell me? He tried to tell me something, just me. He knew my sister. That's why I showed the CDR to Yumino. I wanted to get any clues I could about my sister. Yumino said he was going to help me. What happened to him? That's right. I snuck into the professor's office. I looked for a clue to help me find my sister, and I found a resume of a student. We're doing a recap. I literally just saw this. The student was me. And after that, was I stabbed? Yes, you were. I'm scared. I don't want to remember. The door, it opened. Ah, Maiko. She was going to... No, that's not true. I wasn't stabbed. Wait, what? She's really confusing me now. Miss Multi was the murderer all along. Yes, it was me this whole time. Have you never seen Dragon Ball Super? That was a random comment. But no, I haven't. I haven't seen any of it yet, actually. I've heard it's pretty good. But I really want to rewatch Dragon Ball Z because I never got to the end. I used to watch it when it was on TV when I was a child. I remember I used to get so excited. I used to come home from school and I used to put that on straight away, and then I would have a phone call with one of my friends at school because he would also watch it and we'd both talk about it on the phone. Good times. I don't know why I never finished watching it. I think I got close to the end because I remember Majin Buu. And then I don't know what comes after that. I think I was close to the end though, but for some reason I never finished it. So I was actually rewatching it a little bit, but I've only watched like the first 50 or so episodes and it's just hard to find the time. See, she's too sweet. There's a dark side to Miss Multi. It's all a lie, it's all a lie. I heard a loud explosion. Oh yeah, there was a gunshot, wasn't there? Was it a gunshot? I don't know what that sound was, but Maiko crumpled to the ground. I remember the crimson stain spreading over her back, then I passed out. All of that. Was it a dream? Well, why don't you check yourself to see if you've been stabbed? Then you'll know it's not a dream. That must be it. I'm just having a nightmare. I want to believe that. I want to run away. I shake my head and repeatedly slap myself in the face to wake myself up. Oh my god. Irritated that I still can't wake up, I angrily kick my bag lying near the bed. The bag flies through the air, scattering its contents all across the floor. She's having a temper tantrum, guys. Is this? No. No way. What happened yesterday was all real. Did you really need to look at that? You could have just seen, you know, oh, I'm stabbed, so it must have happened. Why am I lying in my sister's bed? I heard a loud sound, perhaps a gunshot. I saw Maiko fall. Mako, it's probably Mako. After that, somebody must have carried me here. That's what must have happened. If Mako was shot from behind, then who shot her? If that is what happened, then I suppose the same person carried me here. God, she just like, oh, she talks in just like this really annoying way. Oh, I completely forgot. I sneaked into the professor's room while Yumino was distracting Mako. Yumino must have been worried about me and came back. But why did Maiko attack me? She was shot by someone, she fell down dead. The person found me in the professor's room. Yep, you said that. I realised that there is something I must check. Thank God for that. Okay, check the door is locked. I quickly go to the front door and check and make sure it's locked. The door is locked. The door doesn't lock automatically, so either I or someone else must have done it. Okay, I tip my bag upside down and search for the apartment key. Let me guess, there's not one. Oh, there is one. Okay. Thank God we're not locked inside then, at least. There is the key. It's in its usual place in the inside pocket. There it is. Okay, I have the key. The door is locked. I try to organize my thoughts about these facts logically. It is very likely that the person who brought me here, whether Yumino or someone else, would have used the key from my bag to open the front door, right? If that's the case, then how did this person lock the door when they left? Well, maybe they had their own key, which is even more creepy. She does like to repeat herself. She does. She drives me crazy. Treat the reader a little like a child reading. Yeah, it's really annoying. I guess it's good for like recaps and stuff, like because I was forgetting the names of the people who like the person who fell off the roof. I completely forgot what his name was, so I guess it's good in that way, but it gets a bit annoying. After thinking deeply, I conclude that there are only two possibilities. The person who brought me here she goes, she's gonna actually was my sister. Oh, really? Could be. My sister. This is my sister's room. She has the only other key. How do you know? Your sister might have given, she might have got another one and given it to somebody else for all she knows. She hasn't seen her sister in ages. She could have. My sister. She must have brought me home, locked the door and left. Why would she do that? That's the only explanation that makes sense. But it begs the question, why doesn't she show herself? Okay, let's leave. This resume, this is what I got yesterday. By any rational measure, it should be impossible for them to have my resume. Should be, but it's not the case, because apparently Asumi has no memory of creating that resume, so that's a bit strange. The address is different. She must have had memory loss. She must have. Okay, I do not live there. The address is different too. My sister's apartment is in 6 Chome, so it should be quite near. Maybe we should go to the address. That would make sense. Just as I'm about to leave, I stop. A light is flashing. Okay, check the answer machine. Oh no, last time we checked the answer machine, there was like a really creepy message on it. Playing all messages. Okay, here we go. Oh damn, I've skipped a bit. I keep doing that. It's because there's a pause until the dialogue comes up, and then I clicked because there's nothing there, and then it skips a bit. Asumi, it's me. Long time no see. I'm sorry I've worried you. Is this our sister? Is it? Find the 5th report. That is the only way that you can survive. What? Please tell me that was your sister. There's no mistake. That was my sister. Oh my god, so she really is alive. Why is she not showing herself though? Just the mystery just keeps getting even more complicated. The Dragon Ball Super English dub every Saturday, and for Japanese Super Japanese is going to end. So sorry distracting you. I'm going to let you do your game. No, it's fine, it's fine. I don't mind. I'll talk about anything. I don't mind talking about random stuff. But that's cool then. I hope you're enjoying it, because I've heard that it's good. That was definitely her. Her sister is still alive. Yeah, it seems so. It seems like she is. Play the message again. Or let's see if it changes. Last time when we played the message again, it changed and it got all creepy and demonic. So, Asumi, it's me. Long time no see. I'm sorry I've worried you. Yep, that's the same. Okay, that's the same. Okay. 5th reports. What does that mean? The 5th reports out of some sequence? Or does it mean something more specific? I'm on the verge of tears. Do you have any idea just how worried I was? But I'm glad. But sis, why won't you show yourself? She's obviously in some kind of trouble or something. If I find the 5th report, will I find you too? The resume I found on the night of the 20th. The address in it, right, yep. The answering machine's message telling me to find the 5th report. There are the clues to my sister's disappearance I have as I leave the apartment. Right, okay, go outside. Near my sister's apartment, the roads are narrow. It's a quiet residential area. To the north of this road lies the entrance to the Taito Institute of Technology. Okay. I don't know which way to go. Should I go east? Alongside the Taito campus runs a street lined with ginkgo trees. To the east is a subway station. Is that Yumino? A portly man who looks like a politician emerges from the entrance to the university. I should probably save it just in case, because deaths love happening in this game and I don't want to die and do all that again. Her sister was alive is impossible. Well, it seemed like she was dead, so just because like all the mystery, everything was pointing to her not being alive, because everybody was saying that she didn't exist and all this stuff, so it really seemed like she was going to be dead. But I don't know, maybe that was some kind of, for all we know, she could still be dead, because maybe like that was a pre-recorded message or something. Maybe somebody like made her record it and then they put it through the answering machine somehow. It could be possible, we don't 100% know, but it's probably like a 99% chance that she's alive. Plot twist, I don't really know what's going on here. So basically, what we are looking for our sister. The main character is called Asumi, and she's come all the way to Tokyo to find her sister, and she's gone to the place where she works, which is a lab. It's like this weird lab, and they're all doing like experiments or research of some kind, but they won't tell us what they're doing specifically, and they keep telling us that our sister doesn't exist, because our sister wasn't there. She's not at her house. We have no idea where she is, and everybody keeps saying that she doesn't exist. And then we had people committing suicides. We had people telling us to give up on our search for our sister. Then the main character started getting memory loss, and she started forgetting her sister's name, and she was getting these creepy dreams. We've had people trying to kill us. The people in the lab have been trying to kill us because we've been getting too much information. We've been getting too close to finding out about the sister, and they obviously want to keep all this stuff a secret. And it's just been getting even more and more weird the further we have gone down like into the story. It's just gotten weirder and weirder. We just found a resume of the main character, even though we never actually enrolled in the lab in the first place, so that shouldn't even exist. So it's really confusing. Like, even I don't know. It's just the main drive for this game is the mystery. It's just like, what's going to happen, what's going on. It's just like, it's like that for everybody, so everybody's confused. Welcome to the stream, Hekate. How are you? All you need to know is Mr. Multi is the murderer. We need to find out who the murderer is. Well, I think they're all murderers in their own way, because I think almost all of them have tried to kill us, so trust nobody in this game. Tato like the Irish crisp company. There's an Irish crisp company called that, is there? Maybe her sister tried to be dead, so people will never know if she is alive or dead. But why? Why is she doing that? Why though? Well, that does sound complex a bit. Yeah, it's a bit strange. The man is surrounded by security, and for a second I thought I spotted Yumino. I try to look again, but the group quickly piles into an expensive looking black car. Okay, I must have been mistaken. That was a bit weird. Okay, let's try go west. To the north of this lies the entrance to the Tato Institute. Alright, I don't know where to go. Should I try west again? So just walking along this road, I should get to... Right, okay, so I'll go this way again. To the north of this road... No, I've gone backwards. Wait, I'm confused. Wait, I think north. To the north is a narrow alley which leads to the lab. The alley is absolutely deserted. I feel strangely uneasy. I should go to the address on the resume first of all. Okay, I don't know if I've gone the right way. This is 7 Chome, so just walking along this road, right? Okay. What? Shouldn't I go north then? No, I've gone wrong again. Where am I going? I'm confused. Maybe east? That's the institute. West? Wait. Let's try west again. The address on the resume, what on earth could be there? Oh, here we go. I found it. Here we go. Okay. That was a bit confusing for a second. I'm doing good, thanks. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Just had a nice relaxing day. I just watched anime pretty much all day today, so I had a nice relaxing day today. Caught up with a few things. I watched a load of different stuff, mostly from this season, so I've caught up, which is nice. Maybe Asumi and her sister are one and the same. They could be, I have no idea. Then why does Asumi think her sister is not her? I wonder why. She's got memories of her sister giving her a teddy bear and stuff like that. So she maybe her memories have been manipulated somehow. I don't know. Maybe the lab has been doing experiments on her. I have no idea. Have you never know Goku got Ultra Instant? No, what's that? What's Ultra Instant? Last thing I've seen on that is when I think the highest Saiyan mode is the one that I've seen is the one where he gets like crazy long hair, but I don't really know about any of the other spells and like moves and stuff that they've got. And the fusion thing, I thought that was really cool with Trunks, and I forget who he fused with, but I really liked that. I thought that was so cool. Somehow the street is getting quieter and quieter. I decide to ask someone the way. Okay, excuse me, do you know where 9 Chrome is? I think that address might be the residence in the back. In the back? If you go along this street, you'll see an isolated house. I think I saw someone else there earlier. Okay, thank you very much. This is the address from the resume. Okay, let's check the nameplate first. Okay, it says Mikozuka. Mikozuka? Who was that again? I've forgotten all the names. This can't just be a coincidence. I think this is somebody in the lab. But why is this house's address written on the resume? I have no idea. Look over at the house. What a big house. It looks old, but the house and the garden have been taken good care of. Okay, so it's not abandoned at least. It looks like somebody is living here, but it's so quiet that it seems no one's around. Perhaps no one is living here after all. This is too quiet. Does anyone really live here? Let's try ringing the doorbell. Right then, I've come this far. Might as well go all the way. There's no going back now. I push the doorbell. Oh God, who is going to answer the door? It makes a louder sound than I anticipated. Then silence returns. I wait for somebody to answer over the intercom. May I help you? It's an old woman. The voice sounds like that of an old woman. Yes, I just said that. She can read my mind. I take a deep breath, then answer. Let's not say who we are. Let's just say I'm lost. You again. I cannot help you. Please leave. What do you mean again? The voice is surprisingly aggressive. We've only been here once. She must have mistaken me for someone else. I wonder who she thinks I am. She sounds fairly agitated. I should come back later. Right then. There's no going back now. I push the doorbell. Wait, she's just going to pester this poor old woman? I wait for someone to answer. May I help you? Alright, I guess I gotta say who I am. I'm Asumi Kamijo. I guess I was just being a little cautious. So I don't know if I was going to get stabbed or something just for telling her who we are. Goku still hasn't reached his final form. Oh wow, you must really like Dragon Ball. What is Goku's final form then? Excuse me, do you know the way? Well, I hope you remember. Goku's final form is Master Ultra Instant. Okay. Interesting. Goku's final form, he turns into Krillin with hair. You are such... You must be trolling. I don't believe you. Krillin will never grow hair. Asumi. Did you say Asumi? Miss Asumi, my lady, have you come back? What do you mean come back? I will open the front door right now, my lady. Please come in and... Okay. A very old, very tired looking woman emerges from the house. Please tell me, how do you know my name? Miss Asumi, please come in. I've been waiting for you. This is really weird. The master is working on very important research for the future of this country. This woman seems like she's the maid here, but she might be a bit senile. I've waited for so long, so many years. Huh? But my lady Asumi did not come home, nor did my master. My lady Asumi, you were working on an important thesis. I heard you shut yourself in the underground lab every day and studied so very hard. My lady Asumi, I know that your thesis will be excellent. What? What are you talking about? Writing a thesis? It's so weird that the main character has no recollection of this whatsoever. She doesn't remember working at this lab. She doesn't remember creating this resume. She doesn't remember writing this thesis. It's really strange. Like, how has her memory, like, how has she lost so much memory? How can this be? Or are they all lying? I can't work it out. I've heard my lady is writing her thesis day and night in the underground lab. Oh, my lady Asumi, I'm glad to see you. At last you have come back. The music's got creepy too. My lady Asumi, the master loved you so much. She doesn't seem to even register my confusion. She's making less and less sense. Suddenly, something happens to the old woman. Huh? If only that hadn't happened. Miss Asumi, my master is in mourning again today. Poor master. Is she okay? Is she like, is something wrong with her? Like, has she got a screw loose or something? What? The old woman suddenly seems to be recalling some distant past. She's breaking down in tears. I'll come back later. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. That woman, she was acting very strange. I hope she is okay. She must have mistaken me for somebody else. Are you for real? Like, all this time you just think, oh, you know, just mistaken me for somebody else. Do you not find this a bit strange, Asumi? Anyway, I am sure I will be back here again soon. Writing a thesis in the underground lab. The message on the answer machine told me to find the 5th report. It could be a thesis. Okay. My mind considers the possibilities, but there isn't much I can do for now. Okay, so maybe I've got a search in the underground lab. The question is how am I going to get into the underground lab? Because we have definitely never been there. What the hell is she going to transform? What, the old lady? It kind of sounded like she might. What is with this music? Sounds like some kind of RPG fight music. Yeah, sometimes it gets like really upbeat. I like it when it goes creepy, like when it goes like all mysterious. I like it when it does that soundtrack. Hello Master Link, how are you? It's Kefka's music. The only people I can ask about the resume are at the lab. Okay. The resume at the lab. Right, so I guess I've got to go to the lab now. So I think, I can't remember what way it is. North? The alley is deserted. Yep, I think this is the way. Oh, I should have saved it. Oh, I don't know if I should now because I've already picked an option, so I might die. I don't know. Proceed through the gates. Oh, it's okay. We're still alive. Let's save it then. I thought like we might die or something. Okay, so what? There's a flower bed? The flower bed wasn't there before. The flowers in the flower bed are blooming magnificently. They must be well tended. Okay, that was a bit random. Alright then, I wonder, maybe we can go and search. Okay, there's nobody here. Not Yumino, not even the cat. I can't even look in the incinerator. Okay, so let's go into the lab. The door to the admin office is unlocked. Right, let's go to the 2nd floor. Shall we go to the professor's office? The label on the door reads Professor Mikozuka. Shall we knock on the door, see if he's in that? Oh, there's a woman. Okay. Did I hear a woman's voice coming from inside? I enter the professor's office. Please come in. Oh, it's my Maiko lady. Okay, so I want to know what happened to her. She's supposed to be dead. Why is she alive? This is confusing. I'm good, thank you. Just trying to get to the bottom of this mystery. Okay, so let's ask about yesterday. Miss Maiko, yesterday I find myself choking on my words. This is the woman who tried to stab me after all. Yeah, she tried to kill us. This crazy lady tried to kill us. Yesterday, last night, did anything happen to you? Last night? After the incident with Mr. Sheena, I had a lot of paperwork to fill in, so it's like it never happened. I ended up working here until pretty late at night. Why do you ask? So it's like it never happened. That's really strange. Impossible. Was what happened yesterday not real? Was it just a dream? No, that's not possible. But how? How is she here? So she's either lying to us, and, you know, somehow got out of the predicament that she was in, because she got shot as well. So she was like lying in her own puddle of blood on the floor. So she should be dead. So I don't know exactly how she managed to recover from that, but it seems that she's lying about what happened, at least, because we know it happened because we found the resume from that situation from that time, so it must have happened. What's the matter? You look awfully upset. Did I say something? When Meiko tried to kill me yesterday, she was shot from behind by someone. That's right, I remember that she dropped the knife and collapsed beside me. Really? What's wrong? Really, what's wrong? You're staring at me. There is no blood stain on the floor, but as the office is carpeted, I guess it could have been changed. Try to trick her? Is this a good idea? I don't know. I heard a very loud sound coming from here last night. Did you hear it? A loud sound? What kind of sound? Is she playing? I don't know anything about that. Nothing out of the ordinary happened. Was it some sort of illusion that I experienced yesterday? I want to believe that. But even though I was a little discombobulated, wow, what a word, it felt too real to be my imagination. Also, if that was my imagination, then I am more psychologically compromised than I thought. This is true. Like, she is pretty messed up. If that wasn't real, she is pretty messed up. Maybe she's got schizophrenia then, if that is the case. Wait, I have the resume. I had to have found that in the professor's office. Exactly, that's our evidence. It was just after I found the resume that Meiko appeared. Remembering what happened, I feel myself shake with fear. I know what happened. It was real, and Meiko was shot after that from behind. Her body, after it collapsed on me, felt devoid of all life. But can I trust my own feelings, my own memories? If that was real, then how is Meiko able to act like nothing happened? She isn't hurt? Was she wearing a bulletproof vest? No, the blood was real. She's like doubting herself, isn't she? Very strange. Thank you, Cyber. I don't see why she would have pretended to be shot. It must have been real. If that's the case, then why isn't she trying to kill me right now? Because it's the middle of the day and there's a possibility that students and staff might see? Could be. If we were somewhere isolated and no one else were there, you think she would try to kill you? Suddenly my fear returns. I have to get out of here. What's wrong? You look pale. Come closer. Let me see you. Come closer. Let me see you. That's creepy. No, run away. Let's ask about Sheena. Mr. Sheena's body was taken away by a distant relative yesterday. We still don't know why he committed suicide. Right, let's wait and see what she does. She attacked me. Yep. She looks no different to normal. Was it all some sort of dream? I had a lot of work to do last night, but what happened with Mr. Sheena... Oh, after what happened with Mr. Sheena, it's my job. Are you feeling okay, physically? Yes, I'm fine. I'm in shock, of course, but I have no health issues. Strange. What is going on? It's like mystery after mystery. We have literally had no answers to any questions here. It's so strange. All right, maybe go to the 4th floor. Maybe check like the library. I haven't been in here for a while. Search the bookshelf. Nothing in there. Okay, the computer room. Should we try using the machines? Search database. Oh, enter keywords. 5th report. Let's try that. No results found. No, it's not that. All right, what about the other... This one. Following matches found. This looks like the web page of Mikozuka Lab. Mikozuka Lab is attached to the Graduate School of Tato. Yep, there's no new information. Okay, that was fruitless, apparently. Yep, there's nothing else there. Okay, I just wanted to check. Okay, so there was other options here. Let me just check. No, okay, there's nothing there. What about the staff room? Shall I speak to... Nope, nobody in the staff room. What about in here? Sorry, but I'm a busy man. Leave me alone. Wow. How rude. But no one is held accountable. No one. It doesn't make sense. Right, yeah, because 2 people died and nobody has been held accountable. 2 students are gone and the police investigation was nothing more than a joke. I was asked to do this job in return for my debts being paid off. Oh, okay. I knew something was wrong when I first came here. This is no ordinary lab. So this guy is working here to clear his debts. Interesting. Okay. All right, let's go down a floor then, and maybe I can find something. Sheena's gone. The police have gone too. It seems they are satisfied that he committed suicide. You think the police are satisfied that somebody killed themselves? Really? Mr. Sheena, I think that's a bit extreme. I don't think that is the case, but okay. I'm starting to wonder, is there some kind of cloning going on? That's what I thought as well. Yeah, I did say that. I said that before, like in the first stream I did of this. Definitely has crossed my mind that it could be some sort of cloning or something going on here. Some kind of experiment of some sort. I know they're doing something here. I want to know what it is. Okay, that's right, Mr. Kakizaki. The person who jumped in front of the train, it might have been... Right, okay, yep, we've had 2 people kill themselves in the game so far. Alright, here is Itchy Nose. Hey, ask about the 5th report. The 5th report? I may have heard of it, but I can't remember now. Oh, go figures. I don't want to talk about Mr. Sheena. Okay. The lab is not like others. We have to obey their orders. One of my fellow students has committed suicide and another is missing. I feel terrible, but come what may, it is our mission to continue with our research, right? I got no items to show, I don't believe. Oh, I do. Oh, I have the resume. Oh, okay. I don't know if this is a good idea to show it though. Like, I don't know if we're going to get killed. Like, I'm scared to do any action in this game because everything has a consequence in this game. It's like you do one thing and you end up dead. So I've got to be really careful about what I do. I hope this hasn't killed me. No, it's Umbrella. Could be Umbrella. Would you clone yourself if you could? I don't know. I think that would be a bit creepy. I don't know. Just like seeing myself walking around doing things. Like, what if my clone did something that I wouldn't want it to do? Like, what if my clone did something evil? What if my clone did something, you know, something really bad? What if it, like, committed a crime or something and then I got accused of it? See? There's many variables in having a clone. And it would be creepy. Ask him if he has an itchy nose. There's no option for that, unfortunately. Excuse me. Would you look at this? What is he going to do when he sees this? He stares intently at the resume, deep in thought. His eyes looked filled with surprise and curiosity rather than suspicion. If you didn't make this up and this was really in the professor's desk, then this is truly fascinating. I agree. This is weird. I heard there was a student in my year who left before I arrived. Since the resumes were arranged in chronological order, and that resume was right next to mine, it must belong to that student. I don't know why that student's name has been changed to yours. Wait, you're saying that this is not us? You're saying this is a different person? Maybe the student was the one who was writing the 5th report. Wait, so we didn't write this. This is a completely different person. Okay, interesting. The hair is shorter, actually, than the main characters, but, you know, I was thinking maybe it just grew or something. I don't know. 5th report. Do you know something about the 5th report? Yes, seeing that resume reminds me of a story. Okay, are you not going to tell me the story? Wow, really? Seriously? Is this it? Certainly there seems to be a connection between the student in this resume and the 5th report. I wasn't told directly, but I heard the professor and the chief administrator talking. They looked serious. It seems he doesn't want to talk right now in this place. Oh, okay, keep your voice down. I'll tell you what I know. Glancing around nervously, he begins to talk. I overheard this as I was walking by the admin office one day. There is a thesis, one written by a student who was here before I came, and it's kept in the basement. I was wondering when it was going to bring the basement up. I knew we were going to go down there. Is that the 5th report? Ever since it was mentioned, I was curious about going down in that basement. I don't know, but I'm sure I heard the words 5th report in their conversation. It's like a code word, isn't it? How can I get to the basement? You know, there is a steel door on the 1st floor. I've heard it leads to the basement. A steel door. How mysterious is that? A steel door. Evil clone Miss Multi. Must have been a real good story. This is so strange that politician has to be involved too. Who knows? We have to find a way into the underground. I'm sure we'll find out something there. But only Professor Mikozuka and Assistant Professor Hibara have ID cards that can open the door. So there's only 2 people that can get into the underground. If I can get an ID card, would you come to the basement with me? Okay, you have my word. He seemed like reluctant, didn't he? If I can get an ID card, yeah. The 5th report is there. Okay, yep. I need to talk to someone who knows a lot about the lab. We probably have to steal it, right? I think maybe I should save it. I'm going to save it over the first save that I made. Okay, so I need to find somebody who knows a lot about the lab. Maybe like the technician or something. Oh, maybe somebody in the staff room or something. I don't know. Oh, hold on a sec. I almost opened something on my computer. Because when I put my mouse down too far, it doesn't come up on the stream, but my taskbar pops open. I end up clicking on my stuff at the bottom and it starts opening stuff because I got this on windowed mode, because unfortunately there's no option for full screen mode on this game, so my taskbar keeps interfering. It's really annoying. So if like the music cuts out a bit, it might be because of that. So when I click on stuff, it might cut the music off. I'm not sure how it works. I don't know. Anyway, I need to speak with somebody who knows a lot about the lab. Sorry, but I'm a busy man. Leave me alone. Okay. Right, yeah, I don't think this guy wants to talk to us. No, he doesn't. Okay, so who can we speak to? Lab technician. Maybe this guy, this creepy guy here. He must know something. Let's ask him. Have you heard of the 5th reports? I have, and I know what it is. But it does not concern you. You should forget about it. I wish it didn't exist, then no one would have died. Okay. Please tell me what you know. I have to know, please. I know I'm in danger. Someone is after me. I know that, but I have no intention of running away. That's because she's crazy. Today I got a call from my sister. It was only a message she left on the answering machine, but it was definitely my sister's voice. I've been feeling uneasy since I got here. I even doubted my sister's very existence, but now I know. The message I got today has clarified everything. My sister is in trouble and she needs my help. You will suffer. Ha 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 ha. Mr. Sumi, you will suffer. Ha 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 ha. You know something. Please, you have to tell me. No, he's not going to tell you. He's just going to give you a clue and then just not say anything. Even if you know what those words mean, you won't be able to do anything. What is going on? The 5th report is a thesis written by a student who was here at this lab 4 years ago. Okay, the student was a genius, perhaps the greatest researcher we had here, performing the greatest research. That's right. In a perverse way, perhaps that might become your very lifeline. Where is the thesis now? We already know where it is, Asumi. Why did you ask that question? We already knew. She wrote her thesis down in the basement for a long time. What was the thesis about? That I don't know. Even I don't know that. But whatever it was, it cost her her life. How can a thesis cost your life? Okay, thanks for stopping by, Game for Life and Zamasu. Yeah, is the 5th report still in the basement? I heard from Mr. Itchy Nose that a professor ID card is needed. Right, yep. Do you know where a ID card might be? Blue. Only professor, yep, we know that. But it's impossible. You will be killed. Don't do it, Mr. Sumi. You'll end up like Mr. Sheena. Wait, what? I thought he committed suicide. Don't do it, Mr. Sumi. You can't stop me. I will do it. Kanematsu begins to cry. Oh my god. His sobs echo through the corridor. He really thinks that he's either being super dramatic and like he's just acting, or he really thinks that we're in danger. He might know where the ID cards are, but he's in no state to tell me now. I give up and turn to leave. Wait. Professor's ID card must be in his house. Okay, Mikozuka's ID card's in his house. A senile old woman is the only one there right now, so she has the ID card. Right, but she is devoted to the professor and will do anything to protect the lab from outsiders. The ID card is important, so I think she will be keeping it close to her. Now we're going to turn into a thief. Oh, the basement is going to end up being a cell for this student. Yeah, maybe she's still down there. Or maybe this steel door has some ancient ruins on it and the basement is a gateway to somewhere otherworldly. Are you taking a fantasy direction, are you? Maybe. It'd be pretty interesting if it did take that direction. I don't see it with the theme that we've got currently going on, but that's quite an imagination. It'd be interesting if that did happen. I wouldn't complain if it did. You can't just come out and ask her to give you the card, okay? Tell her you wish to write your thesis. Right, if you say that, I think the old woman might give you the card. His words are mysterious. I know he's still hiding something from me. Who knows? I know exactly. We have no idea what it is. It could be anything, so you are right. It could be absolutely anything. I just have the feeling that it's going to be something gritty and dark and really bad. Good luck, Miss Asumi. I think it's just from like the amount of suspense and build up and mystery that this game has that is just making me feel like something massive is out there waiting for us. So I can't wait to find out what it is. Nobody is here. They do an amazing job with the suspense and mystery in this game. It's really intriguing. I just want to know. So I think we have to leave now. The door to the admin is unlocked. Yeah, I already knew that. Okay, so let me just check quickly, see if there's anything like to do with this. No, I don't think so. All right, I'm going to save it real quick again, just in case. Got 2 saves going on now, so it's the second one that I'm on now. Okay, we wish to go outside. Yep. I need to find a way back to that house again. Can't remember how I did it. Was it west? And then this one. Yeah, this one. Again, I go to the house whose address is written on the resume. The house is old with a stately atmosphere, right? Yep. Let's ring the doorbell. Ding dong. Is this the old woman? Miss Asumi, do you need something? I know everything, Miss Asumi. If you need anything, ask me. Can I ask you anything? Now is the time to make a decision. That sounded bad. That kind of sounded like a death flag, didn't it? I need the professor's ID card. No, you don't want to write. Let's do what that guy said. I want to write my thesis. Well, I'd like to keep writing my thesis. To do that, I'll need access to the underground lab. Awkward silence. The old woman's expression softens. You are Miss Asumi. Creepy blue person. She's a Smurf in disguise. Miss Asumi, you wish to continue writing your thesis. I'm so glad. Please wait a moment. I'll bring the card right away. This was the ID card that my master used. My master said he would never come back here. Please keep it, Miss Asumi. I don't like this woman. She's creeping me out. It was the Smurfs all along. It was Papa Smurf. Miss Asumi, I am so looking forward to the day you finish your thesis. I don't know why, but I just find her really creepy. Okay, let's, well, we've got the key now, so this seems to be going too smoothly. I don't like this. I feel like we should be dead by now. Like, I know that sounds really strange to say, but I just feel like we've gone so long without dying that I feel like we should be dying at this point. I don't want to die, but I feel like we should have died. Okay, let's go to the lab. Let's go, I think it was on the first floor. No, I can't remember where it was. How do I get to the door? I don't actually know. I'm pretty sure it was at the bottom. It was underground, wasn't it? So it's got to be... How do I get to it? I don't know how to do this. Building entrance. Where do I go from here? Got a key card, so there's a way to get to it. I just don't know how exactly. Professor's office. Knock on the door. A woman's voice. Oh, this is just her. Okay. Nope. It's not that. Then maybe it's... Oh, hang on. This is new. Have you been in assistant professor's Professor Hybara's room. No, he won't come back until the day after tomorrow. What? What? What was that about? Okay, that's a bit random. Alright, so let's try the 3rd floor. There's got to be something I'm missing here. I don't understand how to get into this place. Let's try 4, maybe floor 4. Library, computer room. No idea. Strange. Why is it not giving me the option to go to the basement if I've got the key card? It's really strange. Let's check the notice board. I think I've clicked like basically everything in here. So, pretty sure I've clicked everywhere. Alright, let's go outside. Right. I need to ask at the lab, she just said. She said I have more things to do. I need to ask at the lab. Right, so maybe I'm missing somebody. Maybe I need to speak to Sheena. No. Sheena was the dead one, wasn't he? Derp. This was the dead one too, yes. Who do I speak to? I've already spoken to Itchy Nose. Maybe one of these. I haven't spoken to any of these. It can't be, I don't think it's Kaori because she was at that other place that we just went to. Let's try this guy. I haven't spoke to these people actually. 1st floor, then steel door. Yeah, but there was no option. He promised to go with you. Oh yeah, he did. I keep forgetting the little details. You feel a sharp pain. No! Hopefully not. Alright, let's ask him about the 5th report. I don't know why I've got to question all these people. I know all the information. I've got the card, so why do I have to do this? It seems like a stupid detail. Maybe it's important. Maybe it is important. I don't know. Mr. Funabashi, I would like to ask you about the 5th report. I'm sorry, I don't know about that. He pauses for a moment before returning to his usual uncommunicative self. When he heard the words 5th report, I thought I saw a slight change in his expression. Very observant, Asumi. Okay. The hologram he made was just before he died was a magnificent piece of work. Yep. Okay. Show an item. Alright, yeah, let's show him the resume. This is abominable. What? What did you say? Did he say abominable? What did he mean? Funabashi says nothing further. Right. Okay. Right, that makes no sense. What about Yunimo? I haven't seen Yumino in ages. I reckon he's the next one to die. I reckon he'll kill himself next. Talk to Itchy Nose again now that you have the key card. Oh, have you played this before? If they kill Itchy Nose, I'm going to be really sad and really itchy. You're going to get the disease of the Itchy Nose. He is not here. I haven't seen him since the night of the 20th. Where did he go? I reckon he's going to die next. Okay, so back to Itchy Nose, you say. Mr. Itchy Nose, I got the ID card for the basement from... I actually completely forgot about this, actually. Let's go somewhere else. Wait for me on the west side of the lab beyond the flower garden. Thank you for that, thank you. I will be there at night. Saying only that, Itchy Nose leaves. Maybe you just have like a really good memory. Yeah, you've got a better memory than me. I just remember him promising to go with you to the basement. Good memory, good memory. I need to work on my memory. It's really bad sometimes. Okay, so, yeah, 1st floor. Okay. West side of the building, he said. Leave the building to the entrance gate. Outside. I can't leave. Oh, flower bed, right, yes. And then go further west. This is the place I agreed to meet him. Shall I keep searching or wait? No, let's wait. I feel somebody is watching me. Oh no, not this again. No, we're gonna die. A little after 7 p.m, just as the darkness becomes total, Itchy Nose arrives. Oh, thank God. Last night, I waited for night to fall like this with Yumino. Then Yumino called Meiko on the phone and I snuck into the professor's office. Yep, that was where I found my resume, that's true. The more I hear of your story, the more confused I get. I don't understand at all. Neither do I. Neither do I. Neither does anybody. Did you ask Meiko about the resume? Maiko, she came back to the room right after I found the resume and she had a knife. She tried to stab me. Now he's going to be even more confused. No way! It's true. It's hard to believe, but I know it's true. I can't believe that. But what happened after that? Did Maiko stab you? No, when she was about to stab me, she was shot from behind. Oh, so we never did get stabbed. I actually thought we got stabbed and she got shot. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I was thinking, like, why didn't she check herself to see if she was wounded or anything like that? And like nothing else was mentioned about it. So that's why I interpreted that wrong. Which seems really creepy. What seems creepy? Maybe you were talking about something that happened. Welcome to the stream, Rosie. How are you? That's... I can only assume that you're insane. You have to be lying. I can't believe a word of it. How dare you? I'm not lying. I am not insane. Okay, I might be a little. I'm sure that everything is just as it always was. You may be right. I may be insane, but I'm also 100% serious about what I'm saying. I don't ask you to believe me, but I do want you to admit that I am not telling lies. And if you will, I'd like you to help me. I know you believe what you're saying. The resume, at least, isn't a lie. I did hear a few rumours about a person who was in my year before I came here. Yep, there are a few rumours like that going around her. I wonder if that rumour was purposely created for some reason. And I have always been curious about what is kept in the basement. Aren't we all? All students are explicitly forbidden from going down there. Anyone caught trying to go down there will be expelled. Of course, the door is always locked. Back to what you were saying earlier, you say Maiko tried to kill you, but then she got shot from behind, right? Then who shot her? That's what I want to know. And more to the point, how is she here working today as if nothing at all happened? I think the one who shot her might be Yumino. That could be right, because Yumino hasn't been seen in some time. So that's a logical explanation, but I have no idea. That some person promised to go to the basement with you. Oh right, the basement of all places. Yeah, it is a little creepy, yes. We have no idea what's going to happen down there, what's going to be down there. We don't trust anybody in the game either. So he could be, you know, a serious, creepy person for all we know. He could murder us down there. For all we know. The song is creepy. Yes, this game does have some creepy parts to it. It's not really scary, it's just like a little bit creepy and a bit like, it makes me feel a bit paranoid thinking, because like we get people stalking us and watching us and I don't know, people trying to kill us, so it's a bit like paranoia going on here. Call CSI. I think we need to call someone. I think the one who shot her might be Yumino. Yep, Yumino didn't show up today, but I don't think he has a gun. Okay, so he's saying it's not. I don't know anything for sure. I wish this were all some dream. After that, I lost consciousness, and when I woke up, I was on the bed in my sister's apartment. Somebody carried me there. I see. That's why you think it might have been Yumino. We stopped talking and quietly wait for the dead of night. I bet it was Itchy Nose all this time. He was the one. I feel like everything will become clear if we can find the 5th reports in the basement. Right, yep, let's head to the basement after midnight as well. Why go after midnight? Of all the times, go at the creepiest hour possible. Oh god, that looks really creepy, doesn't it? It's almost 3 in the morning. Why, what have you been doing for the last 3 hours then? Every light in the place has been turned off. Swipe your ID card there. I'm really curious about what they were doing for the last 3 hours. They said they were going to go at midnight. Why 3 AM? The student ID cards we have don't work on this door. I have a special one, it's okay. I insert the ID card in the slot. The door unlocks. Okay, here we go. What are we going to find in the basement? I'm scared. Guys, hold my hand. As we open the door, I get the sense that it has not been opened for a very long time. What is this place? There are stairs leading down, but it's too dark to see anything. Oh God, I will walk ahead. What a gentleman, what a gentleman. I've got a flashlight. He's equipped with a flashlight, guys. Got Alan Wake going on here. By the faint light of Ichino's flashlight, we walk cautiously down the stairs. It's cold. This is like the cold of night. Don't go, it's a trap! I'm scared, I think it's gonna be. Yeah, this is some Japanese horror creepy vibes, definitely. They're purposely trying to scare us by waiting so late. I think so too. 3 AM, the spooky time. Let's get spooky! The deeper down we go, the colder it gets. I can't see well. I should have brought a better flashlight. Don't tell me the batteries are going to run out and everything. That would be really cliche. As Ichino says, the flashlight only illuminates a few steps ahead in the pitch darkness. Oh god. He stops. What's wrong? It's a dead end. No, it isn't. Shine your flashlight there. Is this a doorknob? Another door? Do you think you can open it? I don't know. I'll give it a try. I think it will open. This is like, you know, like when you get a present and then inside that present there's a box, and then inside that box there's another box, and then there's just like a box after box after box and you get more and more frustrated as you're trying to get to the middle. This is what this feels like. I think I'll open it now. Ready? I'm gonna open it. Okay, he seems to be drumming up the courage to open the door. Wow, even he's scared. The side of his face, faintly illuminated, seems to be shaking. Well, that doesn't make me feel confident at all. Like myself, I'm sure he senses something terrifying lurking behind the door. Creepy. He turns the doorknob. Open the door. It's so dusty. Quiet! What? What was that? What was that weird noise? What was that? What's wrong? I thought I heard something from up above. Did you? I didn't hear anything. He shines his flashlight towards the top of the stairs. I think it's just your imagination. You're probably just nervous. Yeah, I guess so. Just my imagination. I'm going inside. Well, you just completely ruined the suspense. I was like so getting into that. Suppressing his fear, he opens the door to the lab basement. I don't even feel scared anymore. You just completely ruined it. Now we got upbeat music and everything. Now I'm not even scared anymore. The door opens into a wide hallway. There are doors to the left and right. Ahead is dark. Okay. So shall we open the right door? It looks empty. I don't think there's anything here. I think someone has already cleaned this place up. Look, there's a library. By the dim light of the flashlight, we can just make out several bookshelves. It's so dusty. This is an old library. How old? I don't know, at least 10 or 20 years. I'm so disappointed, like all that suspense, and then now it's just gone, and there's just like nothing at the end. Save, thank you. Thank you, Master Link. Oh, thank God for that. Okay. Ghostly zombie vampires. You know, I'll be quite happy if that was down here. At least that would be something. Lights up the bookshelf and checks each book one by one. Maybe there's still something down here. Maybe I shouldn't, you know, completely diminish the creepy factor of being in this basement. We will see. Everything of interest to us must have already been removed. So somebody's already cleaned this place out. But didn't she say that it looked like nobody had come in here in ages? So that's a bit strange. Once this lab was sealed up, someone must have taken everything with them. Right, okay, so before it was sealed, right? Okay, that makes sense. Someone in the lab. He's silent. He seems to be considering the matter. Why is this area no longer in use? There's nothing left here. Let's go back to the hallway. Okay. There are doors to the left and right. Ahead is dark. I don't want to go ahead. It's dark. Let's go to the left door. Okay, I'm opening it up. Okay, let's see what's on this side. This room is for storing chemicals. It seems so dangerous. Let's search the room. It looks like this room only has a bunch of chemicals. Ah! What's happened? He lets out a loud cry, accompanied... We're dead. Once you hear that beeping, you know I'm dead. I think. Accompanied by a shattering sound and then a splash of liquid. Ah! I instantly realised that this place was designed as a trap for trespassers. We're dead, aren't we? A bottle filled with a strong acid has fallen from the top shelf. The room is filled with the acrid? I've never seen that word before. Smell of acid burning flesh. Ah, he's burning alive. His face is melting. Screaming in the agony of the already dead, Itchy Nose stumbles towards me. Startled, I stumble backwards and collide with a shelf behind me. Something lands on my head and shatters. Now she's burning alive. Game over. Game over. Wrong option. Thank God. Thank God you told me to save Master Link, because literally just before I died, we saved. That was really lucky. You are my saviour. Okay, we need to, I think next time we should go forwards instead. A strange unfamiliar odour can be detected. The flashlight is providing the only light. Proceed. The hallway has ended. The hallway has reached its end. Beyond lies a room that looks fairly large. The flashlight is next to useless, illuminating only a short distance in front. Okay, enter the room. Is this a lecture room? Oh wow, they've got like an entire classroom down here. That's weird. Acid everywhere. That was pretty bad. I guess his nose isn't itchy anymore. He doesn't have a nose anymore. It's melted. Is this a lecture room? It's more like a seminar room. The teachers and students all discuss ideas together. A long time ago, by the looks of it. Old desks and chairs are scattered around, covered in cobwebs. The whole room looks disused. I can't see anything here, just desks and chairs. Yup, I wonder when this room was used. Looks like students used to come down here. I don't think anyone's been in here since I came to the lab, which means no one's used this room for at least 4 years. It doesn't look like a very nice place to study though. From the looks of the room, I think it's been a lot longer than 4 years since it was used. Okay, we don't care how long. Let's keep I want to find something out. All of a sudden, I noticed that the desks and chairs at the front of the room are piled together. Doesn't that look strange to you? If we move those desks and chairs, there might be something there. What? You mean those ones all piled together like junk? Yeah, it seems unnatural, as if they've been piled up to hide something. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I'll help. Interesting. He considerately holds up his hand to stop me and hands me the flashlight. He's such a gentleman, isn't he? No, I'll do it myself. Just shine the light for me. Every time he moves a desk or a chair, dust is kicked up. Oh, great. This is hard work. What's wrong? You guessed right. Look at this. God, what is it? After removing all the desks and chairs, another door has been exposed. Oh, okay. A door behind a door behind a door. I told you. It's like a box in a box in a box. Okay, let's open it. Wait, I'm scared. I'm not. This music does not make me feel scared. I'm really scared. I don't think we should open it. You should open it. It's okay. No need to worry. If you feel scared, you can wait here. That's even worse. Don't stay on your own, Asumi. Ever since we entered the basement, I've been overcome with unrelenting chills of fear. I am afraid of what might happen to me, and I know that behind that door lies my fate. This door looks closed. There is a device I've never seen. Is this the lock? Okay. Stand in front of the device. Authentication. Maybe it's like her eyeball or something. I don't know. Or fingerprint. Something like that. I don't know. When he stands in front of the device, I can see that it is moving ever so slightly. Maybe somehow it is analysing him to see if he has the authority to enter. It's not working with me. I bet it works with her. I bet it works with Asumi. I'm scared. If this door opens, I feel like all my pieces may come together at last. My sister's disappearance, this strange lab, a student's death, the message my sister left, the 5th report. What's wrong? Sorry, I'm just scared all of a sudden, but I'll try. Swallowing my fear, I step forward and stand in front of the device. Nothing? No, it's authenticating. Just need to be patient. I'm being a little bit impatient as well. At some parts of this, I've been like, come on, just tell me the mystery. I must admit, in parts of this, I've definitely been impatient. I think this is a voice recognition system. It analyzes your voice. Okay, voice from the device. Release Asumi Kamijo within 10 seconds. Wait, what? Failure to comply will result in the erasure of the 5th report. Erasure? Step back now. Okay, step back. It's no good. How can we open the door? What? The hallway has reached its end. Beyond lies a room that looks fairly large. Okay. Right, can I enter? The lock on this door features a voice authentication. Only a certain person can open it. Right, so if somebody else tries to open it, then it will erase everything. It will erase the report. I think that's what is going on here. It's a voice recognition, but close with face. I thought it might have been face first of all. I'm just going to have a drink really quick. Okay, sorry, I have a terrible feeling about this door. Something awful's in there. What could it be? Okay, we'll go back for now. No, but I guess we can't go in. The hallway has reached its end. Right, yeah, so return to the center. A strange, unfamiliar odor. All right, okay, what is this odor? Go back towards the stairs. Suggest turning back. I'm scared I want to go back. We haven't completely searched the basement, but I can't stay any longer. I want to leave this accursed place as soon as possible. But it's obvious that Itchy Nose wants to keep searching. Okay, let's go back. Actually, I'm a little scared too. Itchy Nose smiles at me. Well, I'm surprised. Like, at least he's man enough to say that he's scared. So that's cool. Okay, so return to the first floor. Don't think there's anything else we can do here. These stairs are so steep. I didn't realise it on our way down. You'll be fine. God, don't tell me they're going to fall down and die. Just move slowly, one step at a time. I'll keep the flashlight trained on your feet. Okay, he lights my way. The two of us slowly climb the cold, steep stone stairs. Okay, Itchy Nose goes first. He can't see ahead of himself because he's lighting the main character's way. So he can't even see. So he is going to die, isn't he? He's going to die, just know it. I can make out the next step. Huh? What's wrong? That wall looks strange. What was that? It looked like a pattern. A pattern? Where? There, the side wall. What's that? I'll shine the light on it. As the light lands on the wall, what I caught a glimpse of suddenly comes into focus. Oh god, it's going creepy again, I bet. How big is this place? I know, it is quite big in here. A lot of reading, but you're doing great. Thank you. Just makes my mouth dry reading all this text. I've got a drink though, so I'm all good. He's gonna fall. Somebody's gonna die. Somebody else is gonna die. I just know it. It wasn't a pattern, but instead a person standing pressed against the wall. What? That's creepy. The person suddenly steps in front of us and shoves Itchy Nose violently. He's dead. Oh my god. We both tumble back down the stairs. Okay, we can't both be dead. Main character can't die this early. Goes all the way down to hell. Hopefully not. Just before we fall, I see Itchy Nose's face. It is weirdly twisted and his eyes are open. My skull is driven forcefully into the hard stone floor. I think that he's going to die and we're going to survive. I think that's what's going to happen. Wait, what? I died in this very, very cold place. Oh, I did die. Our bodies lie one on top of the other in each other's arms, deathly still. Looks like we were like lovers or something. We died in each other's arms. Wow, okay. We was killed before we found out the truth. What did I do wrong? It didn't tell me. It didn't even tell me what I did wrong. Usually it tells you what you've done wrong. What did I do wrong? What? That's so weird. I'm scared I want to go back. We haven't completely searched the basement. Is there something else in the basement, I wonder? Stay and keep searching. Let me just... Oh no, the left door's deaf, isn't it? No, we don't want to go in the left door. Right, the right door, maybe there's something else in here. Look, there's a library. Maybe I forgot to search this library again. I think I did this. All right, let's go forward. I'm not sure if I don't know. I must have missed something. Proceed forward. We didn't die. No, we died after we went into the acid room. So maybe I forgot to search the library and maybe that's why we died. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just guessing here. But we'll see. Let me, wait, what? Enter the room. The lock on this door features voice authentication. Something's awful in there. Okay, I can't go any further though. The left door will kill us, I think. Let me try the left door. Maybe like something different happens. This door has been sealed shut somehow. Okay, the left door is now sealed. It wasn't before, I don't think. Hey, Just a Game, how are you? Welcome to the stream. You've seen The Grudge Witch, The Lover's Embrace. It's like exploring mementos. I think it's more dangerous than mementos by the looks of it. Yeah, I'm getting close to the end of the game, I think. You are arriving a little bit late. I can kind of explain the story so far to you briefly. Basically, the main character is called Asumi. She is looking for her sister. She's travelled all the way to Tokyo to look for her sister. Her sister she's been found nowhere. She's like nowhere to be found. She's not at her work. She's not at her home. So the main character decided to search for her, like she's decided to ask questions at the place where her sister works, and everybody said that her sister doesn't exist and that she's made it all up and she never had a sister in the first place. Now the main character was like, no, I have memories of my sister, I know my sister was real. So then like it's just got more and more weird the further we've researched, like looked into where her sister is, and people have committed suicide. We've had 2 people commit suicide. People from the lab have been trying to kill us. So if I make the wrong decision, that will give the people in the lab the opportunity to kill us. So I have to be really careful about what decisions I make, because otherwise if I die I have to restart the game all over again. So that's why I have to make multiple saves throughout the journey, and the people in the chat have been really helpful with that as well, reminding me when to save, which is awesome. Anyway, what we're doing right now is we are in the basement of the lab right now, looking for some report or something, some thesis or something that's supposed to be significant, because our sister left us an answer machine message. So we actually know that she's alive because she left us an answer machine message, but we don't know where she is. We don't know why she didn't show herself to us. It's quite complicated. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I've died in this place already. We've fallen down the steps already and gotten ourselves killed, and we've also been acid has fallen on our faces and we've melted alive, so it's been fun. It was her sister that shoved her down the stairs. Oh my god. Basically Miss Multi is the murderer. Cyber, stop telling people I'm a murderer. I'm just joking. That sounds interesting and weird. It is a bit strange. I haven't helped at all, but what's new? What? You've helped by trying to figure out what's been going on. You've been trying to give me theories, and I think that's helpful. She's like possessed by a demon or something. She might be. We've also, I'm not sure if any of you remember, but we saw like this ghost figure, and it was this like pregnant lady. I'm wondering if that was the mum or something, or maybe even it was the sister and she was pregnant. I don't know. There's also this weird ghost that's been popping up. It was one time she appeared in our dreams, and there was another time where she appeared when we looked down the incinerator. She was like, I don't know how that works, but yeah, she was down there, and we've seen her twice already, so I'm kind of curious about who this pregnant lady was. It's got to be something to do with the main character or her sister. I don't know. Anyway, I'm continuing. This door has been sealed shut somehow. So we came in this door before and it was open, and I think this is the door that we died by acid, and now it's mysteriously been sealed. So I don't know how that works. Obviously the person that pushed us must have sealed this door, but why? I don't know. It's odd. Not so much sealed shut, it's more like someone tried to cleanse it of evil spirits. I don't know if I should search the room or not. Last time we died in here. Let's do it. Something's odd about this room. I don't think we're the only people in this room. It's strange, but I sense it. I can sense that somebody is here. Oh god, so I think we are going to die here again. I just wanted to make sure. Don't say that. Who could be here in a place like this? Don't you feel it? Someone is here, in this room. Okay then, why don't you stay at the door? I'll search the room myself. No, I'll go with you. Don't leave me. Alright. Are we okay? Should I search? Huh? Hey, who's there? You see, I told you somebody's here. Damn it, where did you go? Show yourself. Oh no. This is... What the hell is this? Don't keep me in suspense. What is it? It can't be. This is crazy. This body should be rotting away. Why does it look like it's been mummified? Wait, what? There's a mummified body in here with us? Who is this person? Oh dear God, what is going on in here? The abdomen seems distended. I remember, this is the woman from my dream. Oh, I was just talking about her, the pregnant lady. I wonder if this is our mum. She was holding her stomach and looked in pain. I thought she was just fat. Are you for real? I get it. She was pregnant. No duh. I think I got that one. That's cyber because there isn't a code involved. She evil. Jerry Springer. Where did that come from? A dead body. I know. It's gross. Now we know exactly what she was doing. Pregnant? Do you mean... What was she doing? I'm sure she gave birth to them. Them? Who? What? He's gone silent. He knows something, but he doesn't want to talk about it. The pieces of the puzzle have all come together for him, but I am still in the dark. I have seen them, just once. It was for an experiment for my research. I didn't really see their faces, I just had a glimpse. I wasn't really thinking. Okay, he's still talking, but he isn't making sense. He's rambling like a sleep talker. Only the ID cards of the professor and assistant professor get you in here. That means Professor Mikozuka and Assistant Professor Hibara know about this dead body. This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here? They do an amazing job with the suspense with this game, I've got to say. Remember to save. Thank you, I keep forgetting. I'm terrible. So where's her baby or who's the baby? That is the question. It's Rosemary. Rosemary's baby. Maybe what's the baby? Maybe it's a monster baby, a demon baby. Yeah, it could be. Okay, that means Professor Mikozuka, yep, they know about this body. This woman lost her life as a result of research conducted in this lab, am I right? In order to hide this fact, the lab leaders forbade anyone from entering this place. Okay, well, I guess it's kind of like a good place to keep the body. It's like pretty hard to get into here, for starters. I don't know. Who is responsible for this? I was just told not to come here. A long time ago, a staff member went crazy and died. Okay, I've only heard about that. I think they were trying to bury everything here in the dark. No one dares get closer. Why don't we pray for her? Okay. We might get a vision of her or something if we do that. Together we offer up a prayer for the poor woman who died in the underground lab. Everybody, let's have a moment of silence for the poor lady. Closing the door, we then return to the hallway. Okay, right, there's a strange odour in this place as well, by the way. I can't save it here, so, that's strange. Alright, let's see if we can now go backwards. Last time we tried to leave this place, we got pushed down the stairs, so that was fun. I want to leave this accursed place as soon as possible. Right, it's obvious that he wants to keep searching. Okay, let's go back. Okay, it's a bit... yeah, okay. I think we're actually okay to go now. We opened the door, we came back. I feel like I could trip any moment. These stairs are so steep. You'll be fine. Just move slowly. Okay, he lights my way. We already did this text before. Okay. He can't see ahead of himself. I can just make out the next step. Huh? What's wrong? Oh no, the wall looks strange. Yeah, there's somebody... I think my dad again. There must have been something else for us to do here. Could the babies be Asumi and her sister? That's what I think, but I'm not sure. There's the side wall. What's that? So I'll just read through this again. So obviously, just again missed this last time. I'll shine the light on it. As the light lands on the wall, what I caught a glimpse of suddenly comes into focus. It wasn't a pattern, but instead a person standing pressed against the wall. The person suddenly steps in front of us and shoves Itchy-Nose violently. I don't think that's how you say his name, by the way. Itchy-Nose and I both tumble back down the stairs. Just before we fall, I see Itchy-Nose's face. It is weirdly twisted and his eyes are wide. My skull is driven forcefully into the hard stone floor. In this very, very cold place, our bodies lie one on top of the other in each other's arms, deathly still. Game over! Yeah, we died. That's annoying. Okay, so... Alright. There's obviously something here that I'm missing. We've done so much stuff here. Oh damn, I accidentally clicked the wrong button. No, I went back down again. Oh, why did I do that? That was an accident. Okay, let's go continue. Right, we're gonna... Oh my god, I meant to click the button. I'm messing up today. What am I doing? Oh dear. Sorry about that. Okay, I was clicking and then my button was on the answer and then it just did it again. Okay, stay and keep searching. We obviously don't want that to happen. I'm not sure if we have to do this part again. Okay, we just got killed by the acid that time. Alright. Something here I'm missing. Alright, I'll get there in a second. Okay, return to the hallway. Let's go in the right door quickly. Right, here's the library. There was nothing in here. So if we go forward again, proceed along the hallway, enter the room. Alright, I can't go in there. So then we need to go to the center, go in the left door. Who is this person? Why was this person in my dream? It's too much. What can we do? Right, I'm not sure what we are supposed to... Oh, hang on. I think I found something here. Is this a lab for experiments? I just keep finding like more and more stuff here. Double death. Cheers on multi. We died. That's annoying. It's because I kept pressing the wrong button by accident. Is this a lab for experiments? I guess so. This place is closed up too though. What is that smell? Isn't it like the bodies or something? It's giving me a headache. It's formalin. You often see it in high school science rooms. Some sort of dead creature preserved in liquid. Ew. That liquid which prevents the animals from rotting is formalin. That's what smells. But this smell is not coming from this room. Okay. He's looking around with the flashlight. After a while, he stops. Over there. The door has the same security system as the door to the basement. This place is huge. Can't believe how big this place is. I wonder if we're gonna actually like leave this area, or like maybe we'll find something in this area and the game will end down here. I'm not entirely sure. Not sure. We must be coming up. Played quite a lot, so I don't know. I think with your ID card you can open it. Do you think the 5th reports will be in here? So we've got to find this report because it's meant to have some kind of information on it that's going to help us. Oh Jesus, the flashbacks. I think finding the body is important. How did we get here? I have no idea. This place is huge. So how many bodies are they preserving down here? I don't know. There's something really bad going on. I don't know. Maybe. Either way, it seems odd. What do you want to do? Do I use it? Do I just save it? I do. I'm scared. Let's save it quick. Over there. Right, yes. Let's go. What do you want to do? Let's use the card. I hate when you save it. It like goes back a little bit. Like the dialogue goes backwards a little bit for some reason. I have to click through it again. I insert Professor Mikozuka's ID card into the slot. As we expected, it works. The door unlocks. Okay, let's go. All right. Oh, what's that smell? Something is here. Oh, don't tell me we're going to die again. Oh no! Oh no! We have embryos. We have babies. This is terrible. Are they all dead? Of course. Why? Why? Who would do such a thing? Oh my god, that's really gross. He doesn't speak. I'm not surprised. I can't see his face in this dark, but it is easy to infer that he is in a state of shock. What were they doing down here? It's just so awful. Were these babies? Were these babies all born in the process of some sort of experiment? Mr. Itchy-Nose, you know about this? Yes. What, he knew? I will tell you later. Will that be okay? Let's go back to the hallway. Okay, this is weird. He suddenly stops. I have to tell you something about the lab. Strange. I'm standing behind Itchy-Nose, and yet he is talking as if I am in front of him. Huh? Hey, wait a minute. I'm here, behind you. Wait, what? Who are you talking to? What? What? What's going on? I'm so confused. I first saw you in your Dragon Quest Builders gameplay. You have such a funny and lively voice. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed Dragon Quest Builders. That was an amazing game. I have done some building. Actually, I was going to do a build video on that. I haven't got around to finishing it. I've done the outside, I just haven't done the inside. So I need to decorate the inside. But yeah, I do like building on it. It just takes so long. I could have done some today actually, but I wanted to catch up with my anime shows. Egyptian descendants have taken over and begun embalming and entombing people. You never know, you never know. Yuck, oh my, you're all disgusted by the babies while they're alive? Nice, I know, savage, right? This took a turn, it's really creepy. Tell you later, it seems like something that would take priority to me. Yeah, it does. Itchy Nose better not die. I know, I feel a connection to Itchy Nose now, but you know, don't trust anyone. Don't trust anyone in this game. Just don't do it. There's a scuffling sound, then suddenly the flashlight falls from Itchy Nose's hand. Somebody must have been waiting for us in the dark. Who are you? Damn it! Run! He pushes me hard. Ugh! I hear a strange sound. Itchy Nose is groaning. Mr. Itchy Nose! What's happening? Stay back! Damn it! I can see he swings his arm wildly. Then I hear the sound of a punch landing on human flesh. It seems he has hit the person. Asumi, over here, come quickly. He sounds in pain. While his assailant is still winded, he desperately opens the opposite door. With all the strength we have left, we slam the door and lock it behind us. Who was that? Mr. Itchy Nose. Mr. Itchy Nose? I can hear the sound of something dripping and I can smell blood. No! I told you, don't get attached. His ragged breathing echoes throughout the darkness. Did that person stab you? Are you hurt? I don't think you need to ask that question. I'll call a doctor. As soon as I leave, lock the door and wait here. Asumi, no, don't go. I'm okay. The bleeding will stop soon. You need medical attention. I want you to stay. Don't leave me alone. I don't want to die alone in a place like this. Stay with me, please. At that moment, I hear a blood-curdling cry from outside the door. Rah! Oh my god, what's that? Whose voice is that? Outside the door. That psychopath is still there. Asumi will be okay. Just stay still. If he breaks the lock and comes in here, I will stop him. But who was screaming? You mean there must be someone else here besides us and the one who stabbed me? The fifth report. What is it all about? It's all gone so wrong. Back at the stairs before, I was trying to tell you about the lab. No, don't die before you tell us, please. He's going to die, guys. He's going to die before he tells us, and I'm going to be mad. I think you already know, but this lab isn't normal. Itchy Nose starts to talk in a weak but composed voice. I think it's time we listen to him. Okay, here we go. The last thing he says before he dies. This is probably what's going to happen here. He's faking it. He knew all along because he's responsible. Now he's faking his own death. What? You think Itchy Nose is faking it? How does he fake the blood though? He has like one of those little blood pouches like hidden in his clothes. I heard a sound and then I knew. That sound, like a cell phone's ring. It has a particular wavelength. Yes, I have heard that cell phone as well. Every time I hear that beeping sound, I think, oh god, I'm dead. Have they been experimenting on embryos? I think they have been doing something with them. Definitely. When they hear that sound, it's like a switch goes off in their brains. Mind control. Ah, my research. It was a continuation of that project. Really interesting. When they're very young, they are trained under certain special conditions. It allows them to be controlled subconsciously. Like religious mania, it's the same thing, subconscious conditioning. When are you going to tell us something about the babies though? That's what I was kind of hoping for, some information on that. Then a particular sound can be used as a trigger. That puts them under the power of hypnotic suggestion. This reminds me of Darren Brown. You know that guy, that magician guy? He's a famous magician person. He's not really a magician. He doesn't claim to be a magician. But when I talk about him, I say he's a magician because that's what he reminds me of. But he has mastered like the power of suggestion and like He's really good at like putting people in sleep states and like making them do things. It just reminds me of him. I've been watching him a little bit on YouTube. I like him. He's funny. He's awesome. He makes people do crazy stuff. Oh yeah, that dude. Like sleeper agents. It's been 1 hour. It's been 2 hours. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Do you believe him? I don't know. I don't know. That puts them under the power of hypnotic suggestion. I don't think it's children, by the way. Somebody said earlier that it was babies get weird powers. I don't think it was babies with weird powers. Well, it could be like those embryos. Maybe they're like, when they grow up, they're like, you know, conditioning them to get hypnotized by that sound, so as they grow up they'll always whenever they hear that sound they'll always go under this hypnotic trance, like for as long as they're alive, because they've been conditioned that way. I think that's what's kind of going on here. Would you volunteer to be hypnotized? I don't think they're volunteering. I think, you know, because they got all these babies, I think that's what they're doing with them. That's what I think. Did he plan this? Who knows? So what are you saying? That assailant before? Yeah, I think so. I made this happen. Wait, what? What? Come on, pull yourself together. I never imagined my research could be used like this. So was he the person who started this research? But I was naive. I was stupid. I was too dense to realize what was going on. It's all my fault. This isn't your fault. Stay with me. Come on. Don't die. His breathing is getting shallower. The wound is deeper than he says. It's okay. Stay with me. I was so glad when I was selected to study here at this lab. One day I was just told that there was a vacancy. It was like a dream. I've always loved science. I grew up as an orphan. I don't have many fond memories of my childhood. But in the orphanage there was a microscope which some well-wisher had donated. While the others played outside, I shut myself up in the closet and played with the microscope. You sure that's what you were doing? It was like a little universe, all of my own. Okay. There in the dark, I saw unlimited possibilities in the tiny world of microorganisms. How can you see with a microscope in the dark? Don't you need light? Like, how can you see anything if you're in the dark? What? I became obsessed. I saw so much. The mysteries of life, miracles of the earth. Okay, his words are filled with passion, like a young boy talking about his dreams. I learned the joy of knowledge there in that dark closet. Right then and there, I made up my mind that one day I would be a scientist. That dream came true, and now I see that my own joy brought ruin to others. I'm glad that at least I was able to help you. I'm sorry, Mr. Itchy Nose. If I hadn't asked you for your help, none of this would have ever happened. All this experimenting just for mind control. Yeah, it's crazy. Not like in the story. If you went to one of those shows where they ask for volunteers to be hypnotized on stage, they usually do silly things. Have you seen, there's a show with Darren Brown where he gets Stephen Fry to get on stage, and he actually gets somebody to shoot Stephen Fry. It's obviously not real, but the intention of it is there. He actually hypnotized somebody and made them shoot Stephen Fry. Obviously, I don't think the gun was loaded or something, or it must have blanks in it or something. But I thought that was pretty crazy that he could actually make somebody do that without that person realizing. Even if it was fake, it's still crazy. He's done loads of like wacky stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Hello Frostair, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You would still have been carrying on your research perfectly, happily. Itchy Nose seems to summon all of his remaining strength before shaking his head. You just came in at the time where this guy is dying. He's literally dying right now, and it's his last words, by the way, Frostair. Yeah, this is about to finish, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I think we're close to the end, but not quite sure yet. We still haven't really pieced together the whole mystery here. Crazy, I haven't seen that before. He's done a lot of crazy stuff. He has. No. Asumi, I wanted to help you sooner. He's gonna die. The sound of his breathing ceases. Only the stench of blood remains. He is dead. He is dead. Rest in peace. Okay, let's go out to the hallway. So bright. As I open the door, my face is illuminated by what seems like an impossibly bright light. A man with a flashlight is standing quietly and looking at me. In his other hand, he holds a blood-stained knife. Oh god, he must have been the one who stabbed Itchy Nose. Mr. Funabashi? You stabbed him? Oh my god, it was this guy. Looking more closely, I notice that the flashlight is not in his hand, but balanced on his shoulder. Okay, he is standing with his back to the door. In fact, it looks like he is slumped against it. Something is dripping. The flashlight slips from his shoulder and he pitches forward, slumping to the ground. What? Oh my god, he's been stabbed as well. No way. Who has done this? Mr. Funabashi. No, not you too. Picking up the flashlight, I turn it on him. He appears to have been struck from behind by a blunt instrument. Do you think just like everybody's just killing each other? Like everybody in the lab, they're just going on a mad rampage and just killing each other. I don't know what's going on here. I can see a lot of blood coming from his head. He was probably killed instantly. The scream I heard before, it was Funabashi's. I can't stand it anymore. Someone help me. I look at Funabashi's face. It seems full of regret and angst. Mr. Funabashi, why? Why do you look so sad? In the basement lie the dead bodies of Itchy Nose and Funabashi and that mummified person. There was a mummified body down here as well. They're all dropping like flies. They really are, they are. But who killed Funabashi? There is Funabashi's dead body. Dun dun dun. Can you hear the beeping noise, guys? God, let's save it. Let's save it. I don't like the beeping noise. Oh god, what do we do now? Okay, do we advance or do we go back? Let's go forward. Let's continue. An unfamiliar smell strikes my nostrils. What is this smell? Do we go to the mummy's room? The dead body of a pregnant woman lies before me. It doesn't look like anyone has been able to move it for a long time. Let's search her body. Oh, I discover a small folded piece of letter paper. It looks like a formal document. On the front, it bears the words, to Tamiko. Okay, let's read the letter. Dear Tamiko, rest in peace. I am Asumi Kamito. What? This is so confusing. My head hurts. How can we have written this letter? What is going on here? Your last daughter. Wait, last daughter. Wait, so this woman had loads of daughters? Maybe all the embryos are from this woman? The last baby to whom you gave birth. So that's our mum. In your stead, I will avenge all of the wrongs that you have endured, and with my fiercest, I will put an end to this vile laboratory. Reading this note, it doesn't occur to me to worry about who I might be. When I read it, all that I feel is an overwhelming sense of obligation. The 5th report, I must get it. We've got to get this report, guys. This is the disused seminar room. I remember there is a hidden door, but it was locked and I couldn't enter. I'm starting to get a vague sense of who I am and what this security system is designed to detect. I should be able to enter now. Okay, why is that? The plot thickens, it really does. His nose will itch no longer. Yeah. Funabashi's dead too. Jesus, this is crazy. It is crazy. Everybody's dead. This is not so scary. It's not really scary. I don't really think this is scary. It's more intriguing as to what's really going on. I like the mystery of this story. I think that's the best part about it. Identity confirmed. Okay, so apparently this door opens now. Why is that? Is she going to explain that? I understand now how to open the door. This device not only analyzes a person's voice, but also analyzes a person's will. Wow, that's some next generation technology right there. This door can't be opened by a person who is in a state of fear or under duress. The device unlocks the door only when a particular person attempts to enter of their own free will. Okay, let's enter. It doesn't look like anyone is here. It's a small room, perhaps some sort of ante-room for the experiment lab. Is anyone here? Please show yourself. There is no sign of life. It looks like no one is here. What is that noise? From the rear of the room comes the whir of machinery. There's a monitor. It's a computer. Has this been on the whole time? Wait, really? Like, nobody's been down here for 4 years. How can a computer stay on for 4 years straight? I wonder. That's a bit strange. Suddenly, I feel a chill run up my spine. It was trying to get rid of itchy nose the first time, so I can't get in my house when I get home drunk. Stupid door. What? This would be scary in real life. It would be. So now she can enter since itchy nose is gone. Hey Multi, have you never heard about Peko Merged? She is my wife. She like more with anime. What? What? No, I don't know what Peko Merged is. I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, fifth report. Where are you? Yep, we're going to look for the fifth report. Maybe it's on the computer. Anybody there? And then somebody appears. Oh no. Me? Wait, what? We're on the computer. Is this a hologram? But this 3-dimensional figure looks so real. Can it really be a hologram? Authenticating. Identity confirms. Opening fifth report. We found it! Hooray! A computer monitor is turned on automatically. Wait, so this computer can like power off and on its own? The fifth report, buried here underground for so long, is finally about to be displayed. Okay, here we go, guys. Lab reports. This data is protected. Access is only possible from a specific IP address. Okay, read. Let's read it. This lab's origins go back more than 30 years. In an era when Japan enjoyed strong economic growth, this lab was built by certain men. Exactly who commissioned the construction of the lab remains unknown. Indeed, that individual has almost certainly passed on. Whatever the source, over £1 billion was invested in the lab, and the money kept on flowing. Mikozuka Lab was built in a deserted area near Taito Institute of Technology. Officially, it was always positioned as one of Taito's most postgraduate labs. The research conducted at Mikozuka Lab explored the very nature of humanity in a new way. The ultimate goal of the lab was to create and control human life. In other words, to play God. Yep, so those embryos, you know, do mind control on them and stuff like that. I'll tell you about it later. That's what Itchy Nose said. And then he died. Don't do this to me, Samasu. That's the picture from the resume. Yeah, it was. Yeah. She finds out she's been grown in that lab and has no memory of it. You could be right there. I think she definitely has had something to do with this lab. £1 billion equals $3. Is that actually... No, that can't be right. I know, like, currency's different, isn't it, when you bring it to another country, but that can't be. Yeah, it's pretty obvious now she was born here. She did say last daughter in that letter. Yeah, that mummy was definitely... That was definitely her mummy. Mummy is her mummy. The ultimate goal of the lab, yep, we've read that. The areas of study were extremely disparate, but they all fell under the one, oh god, ephemeristic umbrella, something, I don't know. Integrated human development studies. The research was incredibly valuable, but occasionally it would cross ethical lines. Under a policy of absolute secrecy, they would recruit the most brilliant students. Most of the students had neither family nor relatives. We know all this. She just keeps repeating herself. Come on, get to the juicy stuff. Tell us what's happened here. Why did this start? Why? I want to know the whys in the hows. Which meant that even when they died, there was no one who would cry for them. Yep. This made them more likely to spend more time in the lab focusing on their research. Okay. Moreover, it also helped prevent any fear of information leaks from the lab. Okay, so it wasn't actually to murder people. I thought it was at first. Welcome, Pecco. I nearly said my own name then. As I read Multi. I said welcome, Multi. That would have been weird. Welcome, Pecco, to the stream. How are you doing? Moreover, it also helped prevent any fear of information leaks, yep, and should one of the students, bothered by their conscience, betray the lab and its secrets. Okay, well the solution was simple, just make it so that they never existed. Remember, these people had no one who would cry upon learning their death. There was no bereaved family to cast doubt upon the lab's official version of events. Wow, so everything was neatly covered up here. The research was not done in response to requests from the military or the like, and not all of the research conducted was unethical. The desire to know our origins and to create and control others is a uniquely human trait. I believe that all humans want to understand the structure of humanity. I agree. This is not a noble or cerebral desire, rather it is something that is driven more by instinct. As evidence of this assertion, Mikozupa Lab experienced almost no dropouts. Students here were so devoted to their research that crossed ethical lines, myself included. I do not believe that the students should be blamed for their ethical violations. They were simply doing what most of us would do in their situation. No, the blame lies with others. It is the purpose of this thesis to clarify where that blame lies. So you were cloned too? Yes, I was cloned. If I had a bunch of multi-clones, you could do some awesome co-op streams. Yeah, that would be awesome, huh? Imagine that. What, playing the game with myself? That would be really weird. I wonder what conversations I'd have with myself. That would be so weird. Hello, Pecco, again. How are you doing? It is the purpose of this thesis to clarify where the blame lies. Okay. Wait, what? Chapter 2? What? Does this go on further? Additional remarks about the thesis. Wait, what? This goes on more? Wait, that was just the first chapter? Wow, I could have sworn. Like, I looked online because normally when I go to stream stuff, I look online to see how long the games take. I'm sure they said 4 hours or something, and it's been 2.5. I wonder. It's a bit crazy. Oh my god, Pecco's lost his marbles. He keeps saying hello over and over. That would be confusing. Did you get inside your house? What's going on with Just a Game? What's going on? I'm confused. What is this? Dragon Quest Builders? I don't know. I'm surprised that it goes on to chapter 2. I thought we were near the end. What could there be more to this story than we've basically found out the mystery, right? We found it. What more is there to learn? I'm confused. My research as a student of Mikozuka Lab is detailed in the latter half of this report. My research has yielded revolutionary results. It may even change the world. This achievement belongs to me alone. In addition, though, I will also accuse those in the lab guilty of the crime of murder. This program and this room are locked by my voice print. Until the day I am ready to make my accusations public, no one can see it but me. What's going on here? The voice recognition system responds not only to my voice but also my free will. Yeah. Even if I am captured and made to unlock the door, the program will not respond. To erase the 5th reports, one must erase the hard disk, which means that together with the details of the crimes, my research will also be erased. Those who wish to learn of my achievements, of my research, cannot erase it. What is she blabbering on about? Should my intentions be found out and I am killed, the 5th reports will remain. That means that even if I die, there is a ray of hope. Okay, now we're on chapter 3 apparently. What is going on? How I learned the truth. Wait, is this like a recap? I was raised as the daughter of Takehiro Mikozuka, professor of this lab. I was also assigned to this lab as a research student in the master's course officially. My father forced me to choose this path, but even without him I would have done so. I have always known I was a scientist. I have been one since the day I was born. I know how science has enriched the lives of humans and how many lives it has saved. Kind of confused here. Oh, yeah, it's the chapters in the report. Yeah, I get it now. That makes sense. Mystery solved. This part, it was cloned. Everyone pack up, we've solved it. Samisu Maj, tell me watch Miss Multi. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. You told the door you needed a toilet. What? What are you two talking about? Are you drunk, Just a Game? What a lovely tree. I don't see a tree. I like to hug the door. You guys are strange. I know how science has enriched the lives. Yep, I also know that truly revolutionary research often fails to win society's approval. I understand that the research my father and his students conducted was truly necessary. Right, so did the main character really write this report, I wonder? I'm as sober as I can be. I don't know what's going on. Even research regarded as heretical on its own, in its own time, may prove invaluable in the future. Most of the time it is too late to start researching when people need the technology. We love science and the people of the world. That served as our ethical code. Until that day I knew nothing, but I was proud to work on such advanced research. I was devoted to my mission until that day, the day I went to the basement. It was almost as if I was tempted by an evil spirit. By chance, I found out where my father put his ID card and my curiosity got the better of me. I opened the door to the basement, into which students were prohibited from venturing. There were layers of sealed doors. The whole thing was unlike anything else in the lab. In the back of the basement, I found a dead woman, her body dried up and sealed away. When I saw the body and the queer sight of the room, I intuitively knew what was happening here. Then I felt someone standing behind me, trembling with fear. My father, Takehiro Mikozuka. Okay. He looked like he didn't know what to do with me. I think the choice I made that day was the right one. I accepted all I saw there. Then I asked my father if I could conduct research in the underground lab myself. So is this the missing part of her memories? Did she forget all of this? I think you're near the end. It's just like one last recap. Yeah, I think something like that. Do you enjoy doors? What kind of question is that? Thereafter, it became unusual for me to go down to the basement and work there. Okay, I will write about my research and why it received the lab's approval later on. While I carried out my research in the underground lab, I also investigated the lab's past. I found out how many children born to Tamiko, a surrogate mother, had died while still... Oh my god, what happened? Am I back? What happened? I don't know what happened. The door chat has broken the stream. What have you guys done? That was weird. It said that OBS disconnected and then it reconnected. I've never seen that happen before. That was really strange. Hashtag blame cyber. Must have been all the acid fumes in that one room that stole her memory. I don't know. It was really strange. I'm here. Yeah. His name was Shinichi from Case Closed. Morty, how are you laughing? You're so funny. Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing that's funny, but okay. Boom, the evil spirits in the game are reaching out. I know, they are trying to disrupt my stream. How dare they? I couldn't find any information about Tamiko, but I know she gave birth to many children. Okay. After she gave birth to the last child, she was worn out and died, filled with resentment. I did some research into the last child she gave birth to. The child's genes were identical to those of a genius scientist long dead. In other words, this child was born as a clone of that extraordinary scientist. Someone hacked. No! Well, I don't know how people can hack OBS, but okay. I think that's impossible to hack OBS. Tameko's last child, the clone of the scientist. Her name is Sumi Kamijo. I am the last child. Oh, she's the last child. For my mother, Tameko, who gave birth to me and died unhappily, I decided to write this 5th report. Now that I know the secrets of this lab, Aso and the others regard me as dangerous. The only reason I am still alive is because my research is valuable to them. Itchy Nose is still dead. Is he coming back as a zombie? I don't think so. You just need to find the right door to hack. But my betrayal of them may be discovered at any time and I could be killed. Front doors are useless. Oh god. There might not have been a chance to give this 5th report to the relevant parties. Okay, chapter 4. Okay, past crimes and criminals. I think we're nearly there. Yozo Aso, the former Minister of Education, was behind everything that happened. Takehiro Mikozuka was the one who accepted money and continued the research. This was before I was born, some 22 years ago. Recently, clone technology has earned more acceptance. At that time, though, even animal cloning was abhorred, I don't know, let alone the idea of cloning human beings. The principle of cloning technology wasn't difficult. The technology existed even back then. They implanted fertilized eggs which had their genes manipulated into a surrogate mother. Many clone children were born. Among them, only Shinichi and I still survive. However, records suggest that they made many more children from 2 sets of genes. Like, I still don't understand what happened with the sister. That's the only real thing that it hasn't really explained. I don't know. 1 female and 1 male set. As for what happened to those other clones, I do not know. There was one other person who was an assistant 22 years ago. He knew all the facts and was heavily involved in all the experiments. Tameko, surrogate mother. So many children were born to satisfy intellectual curiosity and died so very young. Some of the researchers never knew the truth and yet were killed to keep the lab's secrets. Unless the hammer of justice is brought down upon Yozo Aso, there will be still more victims. What Aso is currently getting the lab to do and what Assistant Professor Haibara is up to now, the lab's secretiveness has meant that I do not know the answers to these mysteries. But if I don't let the world know about this lab, it will continue to be a danger to the innocent. Okay, chapter 5. How long is this thing? Feel like you're going to die? I hope not. Yeah, this epilogue does run a bit long, yeah. Even if this 5th report is made known, Aso may suppress the truth with his great power. He might even pressure the police departments. The hope is that the media will expose the truth and that the public will force an investigation. At that time, I may no longer be alive, but Shinichi will be available to testify. Who is this Shinichi guy? I hope Mikozuka Lab and Aso will be investigated and that the world will learn the truth. While he has Werner syndrome, Shinichi is aware of the truth behind all of this. The first step is to secure Shinichi's safety, can't talk, and allow him to tell his story. His evidence should prove the allegations contained within this 5th report. I pray that Yozo Aso and others will be brought to justice by good people. I also pray for those poor souls who have died in this place and that they may rest in peace. Okay, acknowledgements. So maybe Asumi and her twins were the first twins. She was the last child. Asumi was the last child to be born. That's what she said. That's what it said in the report. As is customary at the end of a thesis, I would like to thank those who have helped me. All of the students in this lab were pure-hearted in their desire to help the world. Most of them were unaware of the possibility that their research could be misused. Among those students, Mr. Sheena helped me a lot. In his own understated way, he was very kind. He took care of me on several occasions. I often felt him keeping a gentle eye on me. You have no idea how many tongue twisters Japanese has. I get like tongue twisted just over reading normal dialogue. Sometimes. I speak too fast, I think that's my problem. Maybe he had an inkling of what I was going to do. I remember that Mr. Kakizaki almost found out about my mission. Had he known my secret, I know he would not have handled it. I am glad that he never knew. They and younger students who will come later are all pure of hearts. Their only fault is their naivety. All of them have ambition and wish to produce research that will help the human condition. If they are accused as a result of this document, I want it to be known that they are blameless. I want to mention Takehiro Mikozuka, my adopted father, who both created and raised me. I think that was the founder of the lab, I believe. He committed a serious crime and he must pay for his actions. I know that he regrets his actions. A man of science, he lost sight of his own moral compass. My father is a pure scientist, but he is also a weak man. Is there cats in the stream? What's going on? It is an indisputable fact that he did as Aso told him to do, and that is a terrible sin. What a nice cat. Kick my Saki is Shinichi. I don't know who the Shinichi is actually. He's some kind of clone. He's one of the clones, but I don't know who he is. But it is also a fact that he raised me well. It is the love of science he taught me that makes me unable to forgive what the lab has done. There's like role-playing going on here with cats. And now I'm writing this thesis. It is quite possible that I owe all I am to him. When he talked about science, about his research, he was so passionate and so gentle. When I found the dead body in the basement and I agreed to cover up his crime, the look in his eyes was not relief but despair. I couldn't look him in the eye. His love for science had driven him to cross a line, and I know he was ashamed. I felt like he did not want me, his daughter, to make the same mistake. But he is a weak man. He does not have the strength to repent for his sins and come clean. That is why I must do this instead of him. He must be judged. But I want him to know just how hard this is for me to do. When this 5th report is completed, I do not know whether he will seek to suppress it or whether he will embrace me as my father. Thinking these thoughts here in this gloomy basement and typing this thesis, I feel like I am powerless to resist the binds of fate. I feel like my fate has been determined ever since the day I was born. Because I am a believer in science, I believe all phenomena can be explained by scientific principles. I believe all activity in the universe is explicable by science. However, I believe there is one exception, human fate. That is up to the individual and to God. I do not wish for there to be any more people like myself, whose fate is determined at birth. I want at least the curious case of my life to have some meaning. I hope that the publication of this 5th report will make that happen. Asumi Kamijo. Woo! I think we got to the end. Whew! That was super long. Jeez. Reread a chapter. No, thank you. No, thank you. Do I have to? Is this the end? Am I done? I'm confused. Like, what? It didn't... I'm going to save it anyway. But it didn't say the end or anything. Like, what? Is it done? I'm confused. Why would I want to reread a chapter? Finish reading. Okay, after carefully putting the CD-ROM away, I shut down the computer. The figure of Asumi reappears. Its gaze lands upon another door with the same authentication system. Beyond the door is a staircase. The staircase seems to lead to the outside area of the lab. Okay, climb the stairs. Are we leaving now? Are we done? The sunlight is too bright. I feel like such a long time has passed since Ichinose and I went underground at nights, but it is still the same day, albeit early afternoon. Where am I? I return to the lab. I recall one of the key passages of the 5th reports. Okay. Repetition. Werner syndrome. I've never heard of it. But then someone emerges from the building. The person is in a wheelchair and is moving fast. They're gone. Who was that? There is nobody here. No Yumino, not even the cats. Okay. Alright. Are you still in the dark room? I don't know. No, I just left. We need to expose this story. What is going on? Oh. I think you've all lost it. You've all lost the plot. I don't know what's happening. Okay, what do I do? I'm confused. Let's save it quickly. Okay, do I go inside the building? What do I do next, I wonder? The door is locked. What about this one? Okay, nothing there. Maybe I have to leave? I think this guy's dead, isn't he? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Let me leave. Maybe I should go back to like my house or something. No idea what's going on here. Alright, so to the entrance gate. Let's go outside. It's no good. The gate is closed. There is a human figure at the gate. It isn't a guard. Someone is there. Is that Mr. Tanabu? Mr. Tanabu? Tanabu's eyes are empty. The administrative assistant, Tanabu, is slumped dead up against the gate. No, not him too. The gate is firmly shut. The only thing to do is go back inside the lab. What? Why is there another dead person? What? What? I thought we got to the bottom of the mystery. What do I do now? I'm so confused. Alright, let's go to the top floor then. Nothing in there. Where do I go now? Search database. The syndrome. Yes, let's look up the syndrome. A rare autosomal recessive syndrome characterized by the appearance of premature aging. Oh, okay. External symptoms of aging begin to appear in the patient's teenage years. Genes controlling the aging process have been damaged through mutation. The result is that a 20-year-old may have the appearance of a 60-year-old. Wow, that is crazy. This means Shinichi is actually only 20 and not like 50, 60 even. Okay, what do we do now then? Do I just leave now? Do I leave the building? Let's go to the entrance. All right, let's go outside. The gate's still closed. Someone is there. All right, yep, I've done this part already. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? All right, return to the front entrance. What about the flower bed? Nope, nothing there. There's got to be something inside the lab. Let me see here. Second floor, maybe the office? Door's locked. What about this one? Nope. Third floor. Let's see, maybe the top floor. I've tried the library, haven't I? It's not the library. What about the staff room? Speak with... There's a message on the desk. Oh, I'll be waiting near the flower bed. Shinichi. Ah, okay. Nobody is here. Okay, let's go and meet this Shinichi guy then. We actually get to meet him. Okay, let's go leave the building to the flower bed. Somebody is waiting for me. It is Shinichi, the only survivor of those born in the underground laboratory. Kanematsu... I messed up there. Kanematsu is waiting there. Mr. Kanematsu, you're Shinichi, aren't you? Oh wow, the technician is actually, oh wow, he's actually a clone, but because he's got this disease, he actually looks way older than he is. Okay, let's see. Kanumatsu is silent. Looking carefully at his eyes, I see that they have the youthful purity of a young boy, while he's actually really young. The creepy dude that warned you. Yeah, he's creepy, but he's a clone. Surprising. Maybe his occasional bouts of mania are a frustrated expression of that purity. Ah, okay. As I wait for his words, I recall the time when he told me who owned the locket. That's why he had the locket then, because we're basically like family, basically. At that time, he also had that purity in his eyes. That was the real him. Wow, all this time I just thought it was like some weird creep. It turned into a cat cafe in here. I don't know what's going on. They're going to end up together. Well, really? That would be weird, Froster. They're like related, basically. Don't they have like the same genes? That would be really strange. When he finally speaks, he appears calm, but he talks as if in a dream. Well done. I was born here 20 years ago. The result of an experiment is genetic manipulation. I was born in Mikozuka Lab. I grew up in Mikozuka Lab. I tried to escape once, but when I was caught, I was badly beaten. I've been here ever since. Even if I did get out, I'd be treated as a lunatic. My disease is a very rare one. No matter where I go, I will never be treated as normal. But since I've always been here, I know all about this lab, but nobody listens to me. I don't have the energy left to resist against the lab. Why couldn't he just tell us, like all this time? He could have just told us what was going on and we didn't, you know, wouldn't have to go on this stupid journey. I guess then we wouldn't have a game though, I guess. I just want to live out the rest of my life in peace. Mr. Kanumatsu, Shinichi, I want to know, please talk to me. I will tell the world all about this lab. I found the 5th reports in the basement. You! Impossible! I will tell the world about the murders and unethical research that this lab has carried out. It's impossible. Whatever you may think you can do, you cannot. ASO can control the police. There will not be enough proof. The case will be dropped. That's why I need your help. For the sake of those people who gave their lives. Shinichi looks down and he sadly shakes his head. I can't do it. Even if I help you, the end result will be the same. They'll think I'm a lunatic. Even if people understand my condition, no concrete proof exists that I was artificially created in this lab. Those liars can easily make up some fake documents. I have fictitious parents too. If I were to go public, everyone would think we were making everything up. Besides, it will not be easy to escape from here. Also, ASO doesn't care about people's lives. If he wants, he can have you killed at any time. I'm curious about how you have managed to survive this long. They all helped you. Mr. Shina was a good person. He wouldn't say this, of course, but he loved Asumi. Why are you talking? Oh, Asumi from the past, I mean. Oh, but he loved you too. I know Mr. Shina would be murdered. I knew Mr. Shina would be murdered. I prayed that he wouldn't help you. Oh, wow. I thought it was fate when you showed me the lockets, and I knew Mr. Shina would help you. Also, I knew as a result of that, Mr. Shina would be killed. He spent so long blaming himself when Asumi was murdered 4 years ago. You can't bring in crocodiles to get rid of the other animals. That's why Mr. Shina tried to help you. That's also why Asu's people had their eye on him as a dangerous element. Mr. Kakizaki was the same too. He was tormented by the incident of 4 years ago. Welcome to the stream, Blackbird. How are you? This game's turned into Zoo Tycoon. You've done very well, but you must have been aware that you have had help. Right, on the night of the 20th, the person who shot Maiko, and in the basement there was another person. More than that, ASO's movements have always been monitored to make sure no harm comes to you. You have read the 5th reports, yet you still haven't asked the most important question. Are you so obsessed with looking outward? What about yourself? Can you look at yourself in the mirror? I have never been able to do that, but I think you can. If you leave here now, you will be killed. Killed by an assassin created by Azure. Oh god, let's not leave then. Let's not do that. You should go to Hybera's office. The assistant professor's office? Yes, if you go there, or I'm not sure, but you might. Will Assistant Professor Hybera help me? No, I can't tell you that. But I can tell you that Hybera hates Azure and Professor Mikozuka. He is looking forward to claiming his revenge against them. Okay, this is getting complicated. Will he back my story if I come forward using the 5th report? His plan for revenge has already begun. At the end of the 2nd floor hallway, where I always stand, take a closer look at the wall there. You should find a way to get into his office. But I don't know if that will be a good thing for you or not, Asumi. You called me by my name. Hey, it must be the first time. Was that a young picture of Asumi? I think it might have been. Okay. Did you know me? The me of 4 years ago. Did you call me by my name then? Oh, damn, I skipped a bit. Hold on 1 second. What button was it? Nope. There was a button. Okay, here we go. Okay, did you know the me from 4 years ago? Yes, I did, Asumi. Okay, that was all he said. I remember I was crying, but I couldn't stop you. Asumi, don't die. Asumi, Asumi, wait, what? Did we die? What? Shinichi is still in the garden. What? Let's talk to him again. Asumi was always so strong. She faced her fate fearlessly. I couldn't do that. I turned my back on my fate and instead cursed my life. Your fate awaits you in Assistant Professor Hybera's office. Shinichi is still in the garden. Okay. To the office then. Professor Hybera's office, apparently. I think it was this one. There is a small entrance hidden from view to all but the most careful observers. How did you miss that? Really? Enter his office. Yes, let's go inside. This is the Assistant Professor's office. It looks like no one is here. I'd better take a quick look around. What is this feeling? I have seen this somewhere. Strange, I've never come to this place before. Did you just switch characters? What? I know the person who uses this room well. Who is that person? How do I know them? Okay, let's search the bookshelf. All of these books look far too difficult for me to understand. Wait. A small piece of paper is attached to the side of the shelf. It has some numbers written on it. Okay. There is something about it. I wonder what it is. They are written small, but the numbers look familiar. That's what it is. These numbers are my sister's apartment phone number. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Okay. Conscience, all 8 digits are the same. Okay, let's search elsewhere. This is the Assistant Professor's office. Looks like no one's here. What is this feeling? I've seen this somewhere before. I know this person who uses this room well. Is it her sister? Who is this person? How do I know them? Let's search the computer. What is this? The monitor is still turned on. A text format database is displayed. I stare at the data. Okay. What was it? What is this? No way. This must be a trick. Why, what's happened? What was it? What does this mean? My memories are in this computer? Wait, what? That's a bit weird. No, the data in this computer is the full extent of your memory. You've always known that. What? Someone appears from behind me and clamps a cloth to my mouth. I'm losing consciousness. Oh no, we're being kidnapped now. I don't know if it's her sister's office at all. We've had a crazy stream so far. Is Asumi her own sister? We just got through like some kind of boring dialogue. I think that's why we started getting like cat emotes appearing. Because like nothing really interesting was happening in the past, like, I don't know, 30-40 minutes or something. When we were reading the 5th report, I was starting to get a bit bored as well. But it seems to have picked up a bit now, so hopefully we'll find out some more. How could I have missed it? They were hiding there since I came in. No, not only now, I've been watching you for a long time. Multi, you like cats? Cats are cool. I like dogs more though. Yeah, we got chloroformed. As my consciousness fades, it suddenly comes to me who this person is. Who is it? I knew I recognized you from the very first time I saw you. What do you know about me? Miss Kaori. Ah, yes. When we first, at the very beginning of this game, we vaguely saw this Kaori person and Asumi recognized her. So, very interesting. Who is this person? Now we're on December the 23rd. Okay. Are you awake? Where am I? I look around myself. When I try to get up, I realise my head still hurts. It looks like a hospital room. It seems this is the Taito University Hospital. Do you remember this room? It's almost Christmas, I know. Guys, stop with the dog emojis and stuff now. It's getting annoying. I will just kick you out otherwise. It's getting annoying now. Do you remember this room? Yes, I was hurt in a car accident. That's right, after you lost consciousness, this was the room you were taken to. Right, okay. I think by now you already know the truth. That you have no sister. Wow. And I think you also have a good idea how you were born. Yes, she does. No, I don't. Don't lie, you know, you were cloned. She was created. She sort of looks like an older Asumi. She does a little bit, I suppose. What are you talking about? What do you know about me? I don't really like to talk about the past, but it seems you need it spelled out for you. Just do your best to face reality, as unpleasant as it may seem. No worries, it's all good, Master Link. It's just that it was going on for some time and it's just getting a bit annoying, that's all. Listen to Kaori. Her voice is clear and calm, and I find myself quietly listening to her tale. Okay. I'm going to drink a tea. Enjoy your tea. Like most of the students in the lab, I grew up with no parents and no family. The lab chooses those orphans who show particular aptitude and molds them as it sees fit. And that's how all of the students are recruited. I was discovered by Dr. Hibara. Dr. Hibara was planning to do some groundbreaking research, even by IHDS standards. He said he needed me for that research. Oh, come on, this is just like getting really wordy. 7 years ago, just after I was officially assigned to the lab, I met you for the first time. I feel like this text is just like, it's not giving us anything meaningful, if that makes sense. I was led by Dr. Hibara to a hospital room which was secretly controlled by him. Okay, when I saw the girl in that room, I let out a gasp. The girl was the spitting image of Asumi Kamijo. Right, so I think her sister was her clone. I think that's what is going on here. She was my fellow student and the daughter of Professor Mikozuka. So when that Shinichi said the Asumi of the past, I believe that was her, but not her, because I think that was her clone. So I think she's just been cloned over and over again, basically. A really long story. It is pretty long, yeah. Oh, what's going on here? Surprised? I made her from genetic material I harvested from Mikozuka's daughter. Mikozuka was about to trap me and have sent me to prison when I did it. Right. In other words, she's a clone of Asumi Kamijo. Yeah, there's just loads of clones. I think that's what's going on. At that time, I didn't know Mikozuka's lab had the necessary technology to produce clones. Certainly, I was shocked. But there was something else that shocked me even more. What was it? I stared at that girl, all curled up into a little ball. So all those embryos, were they all Asumi? Like, just cloned loads of times? That's really weird. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to say that I couldn't take my eyes off of her. I sensed no life, no will. Her eyes were like empty holes. Okay, oh, I just missed a bit again. I don't know how to put it, but I was overcome with sadness looking at her. That was the first time we met. I created her as a clone and I've taken care of her ever since. Wow, crazy. She will be the perfect guinea pig to test a new chip I've been developing. If the chip works as it should, then I'll send her into Mikozuka lab as Asumi Kamijo. All going well, she'll be able to secure information to take down Mikozuka and his dogs. And even if it doesn't work that well, she's bound to make them panic, that's for sure. A girl who was born as a clone and raised as a guinea pig. A doll with vacant eyes, a girl who didn't know love and had no emotion. When I saw her, I was shocked, and I quickly came to terms with all that it meant. One sec, I just need a drink. Yeah, there's some kind of like mind control going on as well. I'm kind of, you know, there was like this beeping noise, and it said something about because there was in the lab, there was a lab and there was like loads of embryos, like babies, and it was said that they were producing them, and when they were growing up they were doing some sort of mind control on them with this beeping noise. I'm not entirely sure, this story is so confusing. There's so many things going on here. When I saw her, I was shocked. Alright, yep, I told myself I was just dealing with a doll, and I started on my research. Under Dr. Hybera's guidance, I created data for a chip to be embedded into her head. That data is on the hard drive you found. Oh, okay, I get it. So that chip was her memories. She's implanted memories into Asumi, and that's why she has memories of a sister, but she never had a sister, because all this time, all the previous versions of Asumi's, you know, that's what they were previous versions of Asumi. I guess the person who gave her a teddy was herself? I don't know, it's confusing a little bit. It's a little bit crazy, actually. But they said that there was past Asumis, so obviously they've kept cloning her over and over again. The doll is the clones and the scar is the clones going crazy. Maybe. Poking. Hey, don't poke me! I'll poke you back. That data is on the hard drive you found, right, yep. And a year ago you had surgery to embed a cranial nerve connecting chip into your head. I made all of the data in your chip. It contains several memory programs as well as some simple logic programs. A sister who is supposed to be a doctoral student at Mikozuka lab. So maybe, I think they created this sister to make her go to the lab. I think that's why they did that in the first place. For the people at the lab, your sister would mean Asumi Kamijo, who was silenced 4 years ago. Okay, she was your original form. Other than that though, you shouldn't have been able to recall any memories. Trying to remember your sister made you feel ill, did it not? That is because the chip was programmed to emit an unpleasant signal. Ah, and this made you subconsciously avoid thinking of your sister. I mean, you've been looking for your missing sister, yet you don't even know her name. But you couldn't think about it because it would frighten you. Your sister's apartment, where you're staying now, and the key, I prepared all of that. I also left a message on the answering machine, find the 5th reports. Ah, okay. Kayori's matter-of-fact tone makes it sound to me like my very existence is being denied. You're lying, that's enough. You're a horrible person. What you are saying is understandable, and maybe it is even true. But calm yourself for a moment and open your eyes to reality. You were a guinea pig, and of course you never had a sister. Wait, call my father will help me. Shaking her head sadly, Kayori sighs, then adds a final comment. He will be here soon. She's the chosen one. She's not just a clone but a cyborg? I guess in a way, she's got a chip in her, I suppose. I can't help myself, Multi. You're beyond help, Peko. You need help. After a while, the door is opened again and a man walks in. Alright, here's her dad. You came back for me. Dr. Hybera, I have secured Asumi Kamijo and recovered the 5th reports. Keep everything quiet. After everything is over, I will kill her too. No, it can't be. The image you have in the back of your mind of your loving father, it is actually Dr. Hybera who created you as a clone and raised you himself. The image is too strong to be removed by the cranial nerve connecting chip, so instead I used your emotion and modulated your memory just a little bit. I changed your image of him from a scientist experimenting on guinea pigs to a loving father. Wow, her whole life is a complete lie. When you recall Dr. Hybera, my program ensures that you think only positive thoughts. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Kaori, it's time to go. I will turn in the 5th report in front of the library. Since the place is crowded, there is nothing that they can do to us there. Yes, sir. I took the 5th report a little while ago. Good work. I've got everything I wanted now, just as I planned. This is Asumi Kamijo's thesis that even the mighty Aso has never been able to acquire. Fantastic. We must get to the meeting place at once. I'm still not 100% sure about what's going on with Aso and, Shinichi, because Shinichi is also a clone, so how did they get Shinichi? Because he's male and he's got some kind of disease that makes him age. I'm kind of confused about that side of things. Was there also another person who they did this to, but male instead? I don't know. Understood, sir. Let's go. Okay. So what was the deal with the dirt-faced woman in her hallucinations? That was actually her mother. We found her in the lab and she was like a mummified corpse. Basically, she was the mother of the clone, and I don't know, I think she kept making babies or something and she eventually died. Sadly, I missed quite a bit. Yeah, almost everybody in the game's dead. Like all the people in the lab, they were like helping us and almost all of them died, and we went into the underground lab and we found out lots of interesting things. Basically, the main character is a clone, as you probably have already seen. You probably already worked that out, and our whole life was a lie. All the memories we had were fake, they were fabricated. There's a few things that I'm still a little bit confused about, but yeah, it's interesting. Dr. Hybera, it's almost time. Is your journalist friend not here yet? Okay, is it possible that Aso knows about this? Aso is, I'm not entirely sure, some guy who, I don't even know who Aso is. I'm confused about that. I don't think so. I think we're fine, but I think he's some kind of enemy or something. I don't know. Wait, my cell phone is ringing. Okay, hello? What's going on? What's wrong? Give it to me. I don't like this, Professor. This is no place for a meeting. It's just too empty. What? Where are you now? Huh? Where you just told me on the phone to come? By the pond, like you said. No, I never said that. I said in the quadrangle. Well, at first that's what you said, yeah. But then you called again and changed the meeting place to the pond. That's why I'm waiting here, but it's far too dangerous. I don't like it. You said there are people who want to crush this 5th report, right? Listen, I know about this sort of thing. I can smell danger all around here. What's going on? What is this about? I can hear a phone ringing. Is somebody there? What? I'm so confused. You, what's going on? All of you, you're the What? What's happening? They beat us to the punch. It's too late to go to the pond. We have no choice. We have to retreat for now. As long as I'm safe and the 5th report is secure, we can leak it to the media at any time. For now, we need to get to a busier place. Make sure we're not being followed. I'm thinking maybe these were part of the lab or something and Aso is the leader or something. I'm not entirely sure. I'm kind of confused. I think this Aso person is somebody bad. I'm not sure. I'm confused. They're running out of people to kill. They are. I think I'm going to stop the episode here for now. I actually did want to get to the end, but it seems like it's longer than I thought. Maybe I'll do some more tomorrow or something. But yeah, for now I'm going to stop it here as I'm tired. I need a rest. Thanks everybody for stopping by, and I will set up another scheduled stream soon. I do really want to finish this because I have plans to start something else on Sunday, so I need to finish this up. Thanks for stopping by everyone. Bye bye!